Yep, welcome back. Last time we collected a bunch of evidence in the virtual world, and then we were going to do a trial with Mikado, but then we exited the simulation right before we were going to start, and Irua and Yuriko got out of the simulation and were rescued, but Akane, who is Sora, is like apparently like a vegetable, like she's brain dead, even though her body's alive. And Kinjo is being Kinjo, arresting fucking Yuriko for working at a bar while underage, like 20 years ago. But anyway, I'm really curious to see where this is gonna go, because I don't know where the story can go from here. Yeah, let's see. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Hey. Utsuro? Master Utsuro. I should say it's been a while. Now, wouldn't it be better for you to talk? It's amazing. I missed you so much. I really wanted to see you again. Why can't I stop crying? It's normal. Nobody would like to see a boy like me again in this world. You're wrong. I'm so happy to see you again, but some regrets still remain. You could say I'm foolish for being so shameless. My wish is to be with you forever. I'm only here to fulfill my promise, Master Utsuro. Wait, are you just going to let it end like this? Without doing anything? Without making a choice? Can you really accept this result? It's noisy over there. Master Utsuro. What should I do? We're gonna have two choices again? Why are you asking me that? I'm sorry, but this time I can't be alone. Akane Tara, it's not too late. It's too early to end it like this. It's for you to decide. You've always done this. It seems you've always depended on me. That's why you scream you can't be without me. But you've been acting on your own this whole time. Tell me, have I ever helped you decide? Come back, Akane Tara. Without you, nothing begins and nothing ends. Don't run away. If you come back, I won't stop you from doing anything. Just one more time, please, lend me your power. No matter what you choose, I won't stop you. It's okay to come back when everything's over. If you don't want to, you can come with me. Nobody can decide for you. You deserve a chance to choose for yourself. Choose whatever you want. Sora or Master Utsuro? I choose. Oh. Okay. Which one is the good ending and which one is the bad ending? So, in the last game, I picked what I thought would be the bad ending by being evil. And like accepting becoming Utsuro. And that turned out to be the good ending, and so I'm not actually sure. I mean, taking Utsuro's hands basically mean like Akane dies and like meets with Utsuro like in the afterworld or whatever, right? And taking Sora's hand means like living as her own person. I mean, let's just do this. I'm sorry, Master Utsuro. Just a little. Please wait a little longer. After all, why are you apologizing? I told you, you decide your own path. Go back. Lastly, there's one thing I want to ask. Master Utsuro, are you just part of my imagination? Are you really Master Utsuro? If you're asking that, you should already know the answer. You did not name me to answer it for you. Go away, get it done. Master Utsuro. Thank you. What is this? Retaro, Keisuke, I remember telling you to go to the helicopter. Boss. Director, there's a problem. The door won't open. Excuse me? Oops, maybe someone touched something they shouldn't have. Hey, what's going on? No. No fucking way. It can't be. It's irrational to be surprised. However, the power to produce an impossible result, you should know that power all too well. That voice. Shit. Somebody catch that crook. That's what you're worried about? Kiska, please wait here with everyone. Okay. Oh. Nice to meet you, Kisaragi Foundation. Mikado Sonoji. All according to Keikaku. Hey, what's the meaning of the Seobai? He should be dead. Seobai, betraying your moral code, it's wrong. You betrayed me for money. Thanks to that, things have become more complicated. Don't be so heartbroken. As you said, I followed the cash. The Kisaragi Foundation just had more moolah. Nothing personal. It doesn't matter. The process doesn't matter. But the results are that I'm still alive. How? How was I able to restart the Neo Roll program, you must be asking? That's right. Well, I never would imagine that you would have put code that bypasses security and closes the program from the outside. Wait, Kinjo, what are they talking about? Shut up, this isn't the time for explanations. The method I used, allow me to be honest, I don't know. What? When the Neo World program was closed and the emergency power was cut, my death should have been certain. Should have been. Well, no need to worry about the details. As a result, I've risen from the dead. So the activation of the security system was your doing. Indeed, this laboratory is like my second body. The wires are my blood vessels, the electricity that flows through is my blood, and the computer is my brain. Operating the security system is just as easy as breathing for me. This can't be. Unless someone deliberately restarted the emergency power, this should be impossible. Director, apart from us, everyone else in this building is at the entrance, right? Correct. Not including the troops outside surrounding the perimeter, everyone is inside. It's useless to suspect somebody from the Foundation. Only 3 of us ever went inside the emergency power room. And one of you lot turned it on. What was that? There's no other explanation. It's gotta be one of you two. I understand now. The culprit is you. The contract we made was all a lie, and you were working with Mikado still this whole time. You're the only one who could have done it, filthy scum. This is why I don't trust criminals. Everyone shut up. Stop jumping to conclusions. Do you really think the culprit matters now? We still have a massive problem on our hands. No matter what somebody's planning, we have to act now or this will all be for nothing. If you have time to be wasting arguing, then you should use it to think of what we should do. Haha, looks like Ray's the smartest one here. Don't bother even trying to understand what happened. I don't even know myself after all. But you don't need to worry yourself. I have no intention of harming any of you. Don't try to shamelessly bullshit us. This isn't the time, Tsurugi. Mikado Sonoji, what do you want from us? You must need us for something since you went out of your way to contact us, correct? A proposal, you could call it. I still intend to carry out my initial plans. To resurrect Master Utsuro. You all know this by now, yes? According to my initial plan, the resurrection of Master Utsuro should have already been complete. I'm glad you all enjoyed your lunch break, but it's time to return now. But there's no need to worry about this backup plan of mine. It will be beneficial to you as well. Drop the detours, get to the point. First, I want my actors to reprise their roles. What? I'm referring to Yoriko Kabua, Hiroa Nijioi, and Seobaya Hashimoto, who have all returned to the real world. The 3 of them will return to the virtual world. Because said people left, the Killing School trip is currently on hold, as if time has stopped. You want us to go back in there? Correct. Furthermore, I would request that 2 members of the Kisaragi Foundation take the stage as well. Us 2? I refuse. Oh? I only hear your words as a call for us to come in there and die. Entering the Neo World program and bringing reality, there's no difference, you hear me? I agree. Besides, I already betrayed you once, so I've lost my credibility with you. I've seen what you're capable of. No thanks. I understand your caution, however, I said I would not hurt them, did I not? And if the 2 of you enter as well, wouldn't you have a special advantage over me? Is that the forced shutdown? Forced shutdown. He's talking about the one we used on Jabberwock Island. Yes, with the consent of more than half the users, the forced shutdown will activate. Since Seobai and I are counted as administrators, we did not count to this total. In other words, you have half of 13, 7, which means you could simply enter and end the new world program. That 7 is including our dear Rei and Tsurugi, of course. So if we enter and you try something, we can just activate the force shutdown, as long as the others want to as well, including Sora. Wait, why are you believing that? Most of that is correct, however, this is a modified version compared, meaning that wouldn't be the same as it was on Jabberwock Island. And with this, you expect us to jump into the Lion's Den by entering a system we know next to nothing about? No, the force shutdown would work. I told you, Director. I've inspected the software inside and out. I'm the one who modified the system, so I should know. You're the one? Okay, sure. In fact, that's how I was able to manually disconnect myself, so I can guarantee it. No. Still, there's no reason for us to take the risk and enter ourselves. Our fight with you is over. The survivors have been rescued, and this killing game is over. Fu, there's no reason to take the risk? That's what you said, right? What? Instead of wasting my words, why don't I just show you a reason? Take the stage, Yuki Maeda. Is anyone there? Sora, Yuriko, anyone? Where is everyone? I can't see, it's so dark. Please someone help. Anyone, whoever's there, help me. Help me. Huh. Yuki Maeda. Tsurugi, Rei. Is this the Yuki Maeda you've been looking for? You wouldn't leave him all alone here, right? I mean, Kinjo was gonna. He's just a poor victim dragged into all this. Yes, a victim who was sacrificed for divine luck. The Kisaragi Foundation was founded to help those in need, was it not? Shut your mouth, you filthy criminal. But there's more. If you don't want to enter the virtual world, the doors are going to remain shut. And this lab just happens to be built in an abandoned nuclear shelter. Oh, that's convenient. From the inside or the outside, no matter what, it would be impossible for them to open the door. You'll be trapped here for the rest of your lives. Wait a moment, I'll contact the rest of the Foundation. Do you really think I let the radio waves stay up? Try all you want, but your radio simply won't function. The only way out of here is to do what I say, or else. Yes, I'll have no choice but to blow up the island next to the laboratory. Of course, if I did that, they wouldn't be safe. Hard. Also, it's not just Yuki Maeda you should fight for. Shouldn't you be fighting for your dear Turia too? That bar was so annoying, he kept persisting until the bitter end. You wouldn't want poor Turia's death to be in vain. You should probably resolve this situation for him. Shut up, damn it. Should you accept my proposal, I will even explain how you could fight me. Shut your damn mouth! Tsurugi. Damn it, why? This should all be over by now. This is why. Cough, cough. Are you okay? I'm fine, thank you. Director, so what do you want to do? We're caught in this guy's trap. I don't know how he managed it, but he's back. Do we accept this proposal and fall deeper into his trap? Or do we starve to death in this lab? Rei, hey, what should I do? It's strange to hear you say that. You must be desperate. Well, we'd be risking the lives we've saved so far as well as our own. However, if he really wanted to kill us, he'd have done it already. But if you think about it, for him to say all of this means he's confident he'll win. Dealing with a guy like that, we're fucked either way. There's no other options, each one is just despair. Don't forget, we're not the only ones in this lab. Keisuke and Ryotaro are here too. And the survivors we locked up. The majority and the minority, it's obvious. Is that so? I'm sorry, Rei. We're going in. I knew you'd say that. Classic Kinjo right there. So, have you made your decision? Yes. Mock me while you still can. This time, I will definitely kill you. Ooh, scary, fufu. Wait, I've not decided what I want to do yet. You dare to defy me, criminal? Shut up and follow us. Consider this an extension of a contract. An extra 20% on top of your initial payment would suffice. 30%. 25, 25%, nothing more. Both of you shut up, you're making my head hurt. Well, I think you're right. Anyway, there's no other way out of here, so let's get started. Good, first bring Yuriko and Iroha here. And take all 3 of them, including Siobai, back to their original connectors. Tsurugi, Rei, use the spare connectors in the electrical room. I'll guide you as soon as you enter the program. So let us meet again in Utsuroshima. Are you really okay with this, Tsurugi? Yes, not like we have a choice. For the last time, we will end this. Call the crew, bring in the survivors. I don't think they'll want to go back in there. What? No, Director, you can't. This has to be some sort of trap. We're fine. Let's just stay here and wait for help from HQ. No, I'll finish this right here and right now. I'll not accept anything else that will save them. Boss, I'm the leader of this foundation. I hope you don't regret this. Please come back safely. Ryotaro, even you. It's okay, Keisuke. This is the last time we have to deal with this. Our void problem will end today. When this is all over, let's have dinner together. We're going to die. You don't know Mikado like I do. He's dangerous. We're done for. We're all gonna die. No matter what we do, we're dead. Keisuke, Ryotaro, tie up the girl and put her in the connector. Oh, Jesus. Okay. It's time. Let's go. Wait for us. Ray. What, psycho officer? She still calls him that? It's been a long time. That's true, and what have you done in that time apart from tear down and destroy? I'm sorry, I have nothing else to say. In the end, things went wrong, and I dragged you into this again. It's not the first time I'm used to this by now, so stop worrying yourself. I still need an explanation from you. I know. But if I don't calm down, we'll just be defeated. Well, I'll be counting on you. We're going in now. It's time to end this. Whoa. The Matrix. Raw. Aura. Wake up, Sora. Sora, are you okay? Huh. Yuriko? Sora. Is it really you, so I'm not dreaming? Yeah. Wow, Sora. I'm so happy to see you again, thank God. Yuriko, calm down. The doomed Yuri couple that will never be together. I thought I'd never see you again. It all happened so suddenly. There's still a lot I don't know, and nothing's been resolved yet, but you're alive and I found you again. Yeah, it's nice to see you again, Yuriko. Could you let me go first? I'm drowning in your arms. Sorry, I didn't mean to do it on purpose. I'm just so happy. Can Kinjo walk in the virtual world? After that, Yuriko seemed to calm down a little and walk back carefully. Arms, legs, head, torso. Nothing looks to be out of the ordinary. But it all just felt like a long dream. Like an unpleasant experience moving in a body that's not yours. Probably because I found out the truth. No, it doesn't matter anymore. Why am I still alive? Why have I returned to the virtual world? It's not too late to think about the future. But for now, let's focus on the present. Huh? What did you say? It's nothing. I'm just mumbling to myself. Rather, Yuriko, it's the Monocruise. Why are we back at the Monocruise? Monaco said it's possible to recover something if there's backup data for it, but no details. That's right. Yuriko, those people over there. Hey. I don't think Kinjo will like us very much. Huh. What? It's them. Are you really her? Akane Tara? What are they doing in the virtual world? Just answer the question. Don't you already know the answer? You know more about me than I do. Even though it's just virtually, I never thought I'd see you again. Now I've answered your question and answer mine. Tsurugi, Ray, why are you... No, it's just you two. Yuriko's here too. Why are you all back? Finally, they'd finally escaped this virtual hell and returned to the real world. Why the hell did you bring them back, knowing everything Mikado has done to them? Sorry, wait, we're here too. I've been waiting. Wow, that's a really cool pose, man. I, Mikado Sonoji, have a dream for divine luck. Huh? What's wrong? Did nobody get my reference? After all the work it took to look this elegant, this is the reaction? Wasn't this spectacular? Say something. Sheesh, that's it. I'm done. I was just trying to lighten the mood and give a little atmosphere to this dull place. Anyway, if this is your first time, welcome to Utsuroshima. And for those returning, welcome back to Utsuroshima. Well, I mean, it's not an island anymore. It's just a monocruise flying 5,000 meters in the sky. 5,000 meters? The cruise in the sky? What about it? This is a virtual world, so why not make the finale worthwhile? More importantly, you're here? Of course I am. You called me here. I don't even want to be here. I don't want to go back. What do you call them for? Mikado's energy. I met your demands. I'm in the Neo World program. Now hand over Yuki Maeda. Where is he exactly? Oh, everybody is in such a hurry. I'll just say what you're all thinking. I'll fix everything, so listen carefully. Before I begin, I will promise one more time. I swear to everybody here, if you follow my instructions as told, nobody will be harmed. That's a lie. You're definitely lying. I think I heard a little fly buzzing around. It doesn't matter if you believe me or not. There's only one reason I called you. To start another class trial. Class trial. It's been a while since I've heard that name. Sorry, Yuriko and Irura, I've already heard the explanation of my plan, correct? That's simply it. They just need to finish where we started and clear the class trial. It's simple. Wait, all the trials before I've been the final culprit of the murder. Where's the body? In the corridor? I already explained this to Sora, but this court session will be a little different. Some things are going to change. In the final class trial, we will discuss the truth of it all. My plan, voice plan, and divine luck. You will solve all the riddles I've laid before you. How would it benefit you to let us do that? That's not important. All that's important is that you do it. After all, it's a class trial. There should be some discussion, right? What a mess. Also, since we have 2 guests tuning in, I'll add something about Teruya too. What did you mention Teruya? Our 2 guests wouldn't know, but in the last class trial, well, they couldn't find the culprit. What? My dear Teruya, unfortunately, was made the victim of the last murder case just before the Foundation arrived. The executions of the spotless were stopped due to their intrusion. We still don't know the identity of the cruel savage criminal who killed Teruya. Wouldn't you like to find out? You said it was you. That's ridiculous. You were the one who killed Teruya. I know, that was just a joke. Oh, good one. A joke? You damn. There's no reason to discuss it, but since I have an agreement with the Kisaragi Foundation, consider it a bonus. So in addition to discussing the truth, we can also talk about the death of Teruya. No, it's like a real class trial. But the Foundation guys and I don't know anything about Teruya's case. Don't worry, it will not just be a random discussion. Don't you know, there's always an investigation time before a class trial. So that means, yes, in order to make up for the lack of knowledge in this trial, I've hidden various clues throughout the monocruise. Okay, we're not done with the investigation. So you can all just investigate as usual. Originally, I decided to let Monocro make the announcement. Also, we have a luxury guest added to our roster. This will make for a beautiful ending. So go through the monocruise and find all the clues. Due to the absence of Monocro, after a certain amount of time, I will do the announcement instead. That's all for the explanation. Does anyone have any questions? Wait, human garbage, where's Yuki? Alright, Yuki. Tsurugi, you're always talking about Yuki. Could he be the love of your life? Say that again, I'll fucking kill you. Don't be scared, you don't have to worry. Yuki isn't going to be running away anywhere. In fact, it would be impossible for him to escape. What do you mean? Then I tell Sora and the others, I took Yuki's mind out and placed it somewhere else. What? Not that he did anything wrong, but he's in the trial grounds. Of course, he's alive and in a stable condition. If you want to see Yuki that bad, you can always skip the investigation and head straight to the tower. Everything after, all in one room. One room. Everyone is finally quiet. Are there any more questions? If there's no more questions, let's get started. This will be the class trial that ends everything. Oh, and including the guests, there's 6 people here. There might be much to discuss amongst the people you might not have spoken to before. And there could even be some bad blood between some of you. Yeah. I don't think Kenjo's gonna like Akane very much. But you must be certain that you are not enemies, at least until the trial is concluded. Everybody's combined strength will be your greatest weapon to clear this trial. I think you are all seasoned in class trials, so I'm sure you already know this. You talk too much. Can I just go now? No, what I mean to say is that you should all come together to fight my great despair. It cannot be done if you're all being cautious about each other. You must fight together to the end. Now I see what I said. We've been talking too long. Let's get started right away. There's no time limit for your investigation. Do your best to investigate. I'll call you when you're ready. I wish you a good fight. See you later. Okay, man. He just admitted it. He's a great despair. After all, he's that kind of person. The last class trial. Everything we're after is in the trial grounds. I don't know why all this has happened, but I have to find the truth and escape this place. We've come this far. So... let's go, Ray. Wait, Tsurugi. Hey, are your legs okay? The wheelchair you had before isn't here. Is it because of the virtual world? Tsurugi. I'm not going to agree with Mikado, but I do think we should all work together. There's something you should know. I still don't know why Mikado's letting us do this, but he's still out there. Things are going just as he expected because his plan is almost finished. He's way too confident. His pride is going through the roof. That's why we'll take our combined power to be able to beat Mikado. What are you talking about? Huh? Maybe the others, but I have nothing to say to you. Do you really think you're in the same position as the others? You're nothing more than the ghost of a Kanade. You'll disappear along with this virtual world. What did you just say? Why should I speak to a ghost? You're a criminal. Criminals always lose in the end. Okay, man. If you understand, do not speak to any of us again. If you're planning on investigating, do it yourself. Tsurugi. What's wrong, Ray? Are you sympathizing with the words of a dead person? I didn't say that, but what? No, I don't think we should talk. We should talk here. Let's talk whilst we investigate. Hey, director, I'm doing it alone. It helped us get the most information, yeah? Be a good tool and get information for its master. Get out quick. Come on, Ray. Yeah. Wait, you. It scared the group together. I'm gonna leave too. Sora. Sora, are you even listening? Oh, Yuriko, you haven't left yet? I thought you wanted to go together. No, I didn't mean it like that. I thought you'd go investigate solo as well. I want to go with you. Maybe Tsurugi's right. I'm just the ghost of a Kanade. Even if we get out of here, I probably can't come with you. Yuriko, you saw it too, the state of my body in the real world. That's why our hair is white in here. Because Akane's hair is white in the real world. It's only natural for everyone to avoid me. Yuriko, I don't think it's good for you to be with me. Don't worry about that idiot's word. What? I came to see you because I wanted to, and I'll save you. Of course, for Yuki too. I haven't heard about your past in detail yet, Sora. Even if you don't 100% know, it's not important right now. We have to focus on what's ahead of us. But when this is over, I don't think about the results. Nobody can predict the future. You can't keep focusing on the results because the process hasn't happened yet. Or would you rather just give up? I can't, no. Obviously there must be a reason for Mikado to do another class trial. That's why we have to stop him. Yes, I know. But how do we do that? We need to investigate. Mikado himself is giving us clues. It might be a trap. Now, knowing that it's a trap, we have to take the bait and self-fight somehow. Yeah, that's it. So stop feeling sorry for yourself and turn that frown upside down. Okay, SpongeBob. I guess. Thank you, Yuriko. You're always there for me. It's nothing. It's normal to help your friends. Only friends? Yuriko, you're very reliable as an adult. I've always been an adult. I just lost my memory. Always? You really have the power to move people's heart. I now realize why you were considered as a symbol of hope for the next generation. Cut it out. It's embarrassing. Yes, all we have to do now is stop Mikado's plans. Are you ready, Yuriko? Yeah. Kanade, the Kisaragi Foundation, Kinja and Rei, my past sins. It's inevitable they have all come together. The final class trial, everything will be decided then. For now, I need to focus on that. We have to prepare for the end. That's the reason I'm back. How many true bullets do we even have left to look for? Oh, banging music? Like, we've gotten everything pretty much. Okay, there's like 6 left. Yuriko, before we start investigating, I have something I want to ask you. Huh? What a coincidence. I have something to ask you as well. I'll let you go first. No, you go. You spoke first after all. If it's okay. Obviously, we still have the information we gained from the people who died at the singularities with Monocro. And Mikado led us to the entrance of the trial grounds. Yeah. Suddenly, we lost consciousness, and when we woke up, we were on the Monocros, right? Yura said Mikado called us. Could you tell me what happened within the Kisaragi Foundation to make them come here? For you to know that. So, did you go to the real world too? The real world. I don't know. My memories are still a bit vague and hazy. Is she just lying? That's why I want to clarify with you, Yuriko. I couldn't hear everything that happened outside. However, from the context of the situation, it seems that the Kisaragi Foundation deactivated the virtual world from the outside. Something similar happened at the end of the 5th trial. During the execution, and when we were all about to die, everything was interrupted. Yeah, and when I opened my eyes, there was a lot of... Was the simulation interrupted twice then? Why did it come back on after the first time? When I opened my eyes, there was a lot of strange machinery. We were in the lab, and there was capsules. It was lying there. So that's it. If you left the virtual world safely, then why did you all come back? Mikado came back. What? I don't know the details, but I heard it when I was heading out of the lab with the Kisaragi Foundation members. Suddenly, the door was closed, and then I heard Mikado's voice. Mikado woke up in the real world? No, I don't think that was the case. First of all, I didn't see if Mikado was alive in the lab or if he was somewhere else. Anyway, it seems that the laboratory door was built like a shelter, so it can't be broken into from the outside. That's when I heard Mikado's voice. So he asked Rin Tsurugi to come to the virtual world? Yeah, otherwise the door wouldn't open since he could control the lab's facilities as well. That's all I know. I was also arrested by a member of the Kisaragi Foundation, so I couldn't hear the full conversation. What? Arrested? They better not have done anything weird. No, I'm fine. I was just handcuffed. They handcuffed you? I won't forgive them. How dare they? Shut up, sorry, I'm fine. No, it's my turn to ask. So, what did you do in the past? I just killed like 100 people or something. Yuriko, you're able to see the state of my body in the real world. How did you know that I saw your body in the real world? No, not just that. How would you know about the state of your own body in the real world if you weren't awake in reality? Sir, a man from the Future Foundation said something to me. The Future Foundation? You mean the Kisaragi Foundation, right? That the only survivor of the killing games were Ibro and myself. He didn't even mention you, Yuki, or even Mikado. What is it? Did something happen that I don't know about? To answer that question, it's like you said, Yuriko, I saw it. I saw my body in the real world. I saw my own immobile body. I don't know how to explain it, but I experienced an out-of-body experience. Only my consciousness escaped the insides of my body. It was like observing my own body through somebody else's eyes. It wasn't that realistic, so I thought I was just daydreaming. But I knew it was true as soon as I heard you say that. So, is it true? So are you really dead in the real world? I don't know. If I were really dead, it would be ridiculous if something like that could happen. One of the Foundation members used the phrase, only the body is alive. A state of brain death. Even if the brain itself is dead, the virtual world is supposed to connect to the brain. Doesn't matter. What? Whatever, I'm alive or dead, what matters is that I can move right now. But just as you said, Yuriko, my body doesn't matter at the moment. But sorry. Yuriko, I'm fine. It's better thinking about that when this is all over. Have you forgotten, Yuriko? We can't keep paying attention to unknown results. Alright, for now let's focus on investigating. Am I just turning away from reality? I know what happened, don't I? What happened to me? No, knowing about it won't change anything. This is avoiding it. I just need to hold it in for a little while longer. I'll do it. Information on Kanade. Don't we have another true bullet that's the exact same? Sorry, it doesn't seem like there's any more clues. Let's go to the hallway. Or was the bullet updated? Is that what it said? Everyone else seems to be investigating separately, so let's hurry. Okay, wait, let me check. Okay. Yeah, this true bullet was just updated. Okay. I'll go here. Oh, the door is glitched. You can't go in. Can't go outside either. What's in the dining hall? Oh, hello, Nikke. What's this? Nikke, it's a robot that looks exactly like him. What's this? A Nikke doll? Someone definitely has a horrid sense of humor. Hello, nice to meet you all. Ah! It talked. I am trash. Please use me as a punching bag. What's with this horrid doll? Looks like Mikado made it. Hit me, hit me. Oh, you're so noisy. Just shut up. Are you really hitting him? That's exactly what it wants. It's not because it told me to, it's just because it looks like Nikke. The great Mikado Sonoji lost his parents when he was just a baby. He spent his life in an orphanage. Why did he suddenly start talking? Nobody knew where his parents went. The great Mikado, why were we calling him the great Mikado? Didn't know if they had died or just simply abandoned him. The only thing was sure of was that he had no parent and he was growing up in an orphanage. What's this, Mikado's backstory? I don't want to hear or know about that monster's past. Why is Nikke narrating it? We should listen, we might learn something important. The great Mikado, who grew up in an orphanage, was disinterested in life itself. The nursery teachers took care of all the children with care, but the great Mikado lived his day-to-day life without purpose. He had no dreams, no aspirations. Until one day, in late fall when the cool breeze began to hit, somebody left a burning cigarette which began to blow towards the orphanage. It began to go up in flames and spread to the entirety of the orphanage, which was made entirely of wood. Due to the dry surrounding climate and nearby mountains, the fire quickly covered the entire orphanage. Many people were burned to death. Okay. Is he a pyromaniac? Did he like that? When some of the survivors cried out for help, desperate to live, the Great Mikado did nothing. Although he was young, he lacked emotions. He had no intention of fighting to survive, or even the urge to. It was then that Mikado encountered that person. That person. It must be referring to Master Utsuro. Without even revealing his name, he approached the orphanage, then suddenly heavy rain began to fall. The fierce fire was quickly extinguished. Everybody was in awe of the miracle that just happened before them. They rejoiced in happiness. It was only the Great Mikado who noticed that person. He could feel it. That person saved their lives. Mikado felt an intense rush of emotion that he'd never felt before in his whole life, for a person who looked no older than he was. But then he suddenly disappeared as if nothing had ever happened. No matter how much Mikado looked, he couldn't find that person. Ever since that day, the Great Mikado had a purpose and a will for his life. He wanted to meet the person who saved his life again, even if it was just for a second. It wasn't to say thank you. It wasn't even related to that accident. The Great Mikado was only interested in the existence of the person himself. He didn't know why, but he felt a strong desire to meet that person again. Some time had passed, and he still had no clue of the whereabouts of that person, which was expected since he didn't even know his name. That's when the Great Mikado decided something. If the same situation happened at the orphanage a second time, would he appear before him again? Mikado has made his decision. He decided to carry out his plan on a dry and windy day, just as it had been last time. The Great Mikado sprayed the pre-prepared gasoline all over the orphanage. Bro literally burned down an orphanage. You can't get more evil than that. Causing a fire once more. What? You heard that right. Did you say Mikado set it on fire? So he's been this sociopathic since he was a child. He really is insane. What the hell is he? Even though it's horrible, we should listen to the end. We might learn more. It did not happen a second time. Due to the gasoline, the fire was more vigorous than last time. As a countermeasure against future fires, the orphanage removed the wood and rebuilt the building using new material. But it didn't matter. Even if it rained, it wouldn't be enough to put the fire out. The inside of the building was filled with screams of despair. Mikado's heart was rejoiced with happiness. I mean, Utsuro didn't come, right? Are you coming? I'm sure you will. This time you'll perform for us all a far greater miracle. As the fire grew stronger, Mikado's expectations did as well. However, no matter how much time passed, the fire didn't go out. Only then Mikado realized that something was wrong. In the previous fire, he was not afraid of dying because he simply had no reason to live. But this time was different. Great Mikado had a purpose in life this time, the reason he implemented this plan. Realizing that, Mikado was trapped in an invisible fear. I don't want to die. I can't die until I see them again. It was at that moment that his whole body was engulfed in flames. That's enough. Infinity, unlimited flame. What? The Nikki-inspired doll never got to finish its story. It was interrupted by a sudden Mikado who appeared and destroyed the Nikki doll instantly. The weird Nikki doll was shattered in a bizarre way. Okay, so that's where you got your fucking fire fetish from. It's a shame to hear the story of your past again. I didn't mean to scare you all, sorry. What did you just do? Is that the end of the story? Why did you destroy the doll? There was more behind the story, but I was too embarrassed to continue when I was programming it. The Nikki doll was only made to be destroyed from the beginning anyway. It's good stress relief. Insane, completely insane. I knew it from the first day I met you. You set yourself on fire for an idiotic reason like that? You're fucking crazy. I admit it, it wasn't the smartest move. However, I was still young at the time. I wish you had brain to that. Is this supposed to be a clue or what? Just the right amount of crazy for you. Well, I'll tell you the rest of the story myself. It'll help save a lot of time. In the second fire, what happened to you? Can't you see for yourself? I'm alive. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't, don't you think? Did you end up meeting him, Utsuro? How did you survive the fire? It was a fascinating sight. The flames suddenly extinguished. What do you mean suddenly? That I do not know. What? Don't you know? Gasoline fire can be extinguished using ordinary fire? It's common knowledge. On the other hand, adding water would only make it stronger. During the first fire, there was rain. Of course, it didn't make sense since there was no forecast for it. The second fire was made using gasoline, so rain would be impossible to put it out this time. That is why I was looking forward to it. I wanted to see how they would put out the fire when you cannot use rain. It seemed impossible. But the result far exceeded my expectations. The fire suddenly just went out, quite literally. No signs of anything, no scientific basis. That's ridiculous. Fires never go out that suddenly. Something must have happened. But it's true, the fire went out for seemingly no reason. So I certainly understand the irrational phenomenon that is the power of divine luck. Are you trying to empathize with me? Regardless, I was saved by him twice before. I'm unsure why Utsuro went to the same place twice, but perhaps my willpower was so powerful that I miraculously reached him somehow. Yeah, that's it, man. Don't talk such shit. Like the last time, Master Utsuro quietly disappeared. After experiencing that ridiculous power, I decided something that day. My life is dedicated to Master Utsuro. So you've been following Utsuro since you were a child? He's one who leaves no traces behind. Thanks to that, it was extremely difficult to track him down. I've learned how to hack with the hopes of finding him in the near future. You're a hacker? What's the easiest and quickest way to collect information? Using networking, correct? I learned about computing to find the whereabouts of Master Utsuro, and desperately collected information about him. Did you find him? No, no matter how hard I searched the database, even and checked all the CCTV footage, it was always one step ahead, and I was always one step behind. And if I somehow found Master Utsuro's whereabouts, he was already gone by the time I got there. And the time I got the final information in my hands, he just disappeared like he vanished from the world. Isn't life unfair? I gave everything I had to meet him. I even gave my life. Everything I had done up until then disappeared like nothing had ever happened. Truly unforgivable. So that's when you came up with this plan? To revive Master Utsuro? Correct, that's why you're all going through this so-called killing school trip. Of course, I tried various different plans even before this one. However, they all ended up in failure due to the damn Kisaragi Foundation. It doesn't matter now anyway. The past is the past after all. All you need to discuss is the current plan. Are you aware just how many innocent people were harmed because of your selfless devotion to Master Utsuro? You really only think about yourself, don't you? Aren't you the same, my dear Sora? What? Tisk, what a hypocrite, you're exactly the same as me. You gave away your life to Master Utsuro, you didn't even get your hands dirty you don't even mind getting your hands dirty if it means you can be with him. Huh? Shut up, you and I are not. No, Sora, we're essentially the same. Don't try to deny it, I know you already know it to be true. Now what's left to say? I've explained why the killing school field trip took place, and I've explained how I'm trying to revive Master Utsuro using this method. You've probably heard all of this from Monoko, so you should just wait to see it for yourself. Shut up, if you have nothing to say, go away. Both of you are on edge. I'll take my leave, I don't want to feel any more guilty for interrupting the investigation. I'll disappear as requested, call me if you need any help. It's that idiot's fault, I just can't control my anger. No, that's not why. Sorry, calm down, Mikado's just trying to mess with you to interrupt our investigation. His words are nothing more than a desperate attempt to distract us from the truth. Yeah, you're right. In the end, the only thing we discovered was that amazing tale about Utsuro. What a waste of time. Hiroko's right, we didn't learn much. However, thanks to this, we were able to understand a part of Mikado's past. Mikado was saved twice by Master Utsuro. Did he actually see him the second time? The degree of the disappearance matches the total amount of divine luck they received. So you're saying that the Voids received a lot of protection, meaning that it's disappearing more slowly? That's what I was trying to say, thank you. As Zero said, the amount of protection everyone received was different because of divine luck. If Mikado was saved twice, then he might be stronger than any one of us. I don't know if that information is important, but I'll write it down anyway. Okay. That was a long backstory. Oh, the places are like blocked when you've investigated, but like what's it relevant inside of it? Okay. Computer. So check this computer out. Is this computer always at the infirmary? No, not that I remember. It also doesn't have a power cord, but the screen's turned on. I guess this is another one of the quirks of the virtual. Quirks, spelled with the W, of the virtual world. Having a computer out in the open like this, yeah, it's gotta be something Mikado prepared. Let's take a look. The computer was turned on, seemingly working properly even though without the power cord. Fucking Windows 8. There's only a few files placed on the desktop. Records, these are just documents. You could double click on one of the files to open it and... Oh my god, an alter ego. A detailed report on an alter ego. An alter ego, is that what Monaco mentioned a while ago? Yeah, I remember. I've heard of it before, alter ego, another me. The next stage of AI, a program that infinitely grows through learning and eventually becomes a person. Wait, the AI grows? Have you ever heard of deep learning? I know that's an AI learning technique. Deep learning uses machine learning algorithms whereby an AI learns on its own. Most AIs go through deep learning and develops its own logic. The concept of alter ego is a more advanced concept than that. It's about simulating the human brain in the digital world. As the name itself implies, it can also be called another self. I also heard that some people from Hope Speak were involved in its initial creation. Alter ego. Yeah, I remember. I'm not really sure how it works, but the fact that it's here must mean it's somewhat important, right? I guess so. I don't know any more than that, so we should read on. Dude, we already... what do we need? I feel like in every Danganronpa game, in Chapter 6, we need to fucking read about alter ego. Or like, I know what alter ego is, man. Alter ego is an artificial intelligence program developed by Chihiro Fujisaki, the ultimate programmer in Hope Speak Academy. Unlike other commonplace AI, alter ego learns and adapts over time through dialogue interactions with humans. As it is a program, it's possible to develop a personality based on the direction the developer intended, but it's impossible to do anything about external influences. See appendix number 3. The alter ego, which has evolved to their limit, truly becomes a person to solve its character and origin of basis. It's a clone of a person for the little blah blah blah. I know that's not saying much, but artificial intelligence itself is a higher level technology. However, the alter ego is on something only an ultimate student can do. The ultimate programmer, wasn't it? There's still more. Let's read on. Oh yes, please. We need to know more about this. The technology was started before it even got a chance to release, thanks to the closure of Hope Street Academy. This is the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. See appendix number 7. The alter ego has been consistently improving with the efforts of various ultimate students, thus creating multiple different versions. These alter egos also follow the pattern of the developer's personality. This is because the developer's own brain is easier to understand than somebody else's. However, this is not all. It's believed that the true meaning of the alter ego is to create the character of another person, and in other words, create a new personality that doesn't currently exist in the world. Without this restriction, there may also be a way to recreate a personality of a deceased person. This is how Kanade can still live. If this were to happen, humanity would no longer be subject to death. Furthermore, it may be possible to become an alter ego and leave your body behind. You could gain an eternal life where aging and death no longer exist. Gaining immortality with the power of technology. See appendix number 11. Whew, that's all we can read from the file. After that, it was full of unfamiliar computer lingo and jargon that was out of our limit of our understanding. So we stopped reading. So what do you think, Sora? Huh? I didn't understand much, but according to the record, it's possible to resurrect someone using an alter ego. That can't be true. It is, and it's what Mikado's doing. He's trying to resurrect Utsuro, who's already dead, turn into an alter ego. That's why he said that in the room before about computers. Wait, Yuriko, I have some question about that logic. If you're right, Yuriko, why would he need to perform something like a killing game? Wouldn't it be enough to create an alter ego in his image? How about that? Also, as the report, maybe like the divine luck wouldn't work or whatever. Also, as the report says, the creator of the alter ego is the ultimate programmer, isn't it? Other enhanced alter egos have also been said to be created by ultimates. Mikado isn't an ultimate student. Do you think just anyone who knows about computers could make an alter ego? Even artificial intelligence is a high-level technology. Could Mikado really do something as complicated as that? That is really strange. Also, Void's target isn't Master Utsuro. It's Master Utsuro's divine luck they're after. Ah. However, when I heard about Mikado's past, it seems he was more after Master Utsuro himself rather than his luck. But isn't that the same as the others? They need a divine luck. That's why they stayed with Mikado. If you simply resurrect Master Utsuro as an alter... Dude, I feel like we're saying the same thing over and over again. If you simply resurrect Master Utsuro as an alter ego, his divine luck wouldn't return. True. If true, the alter ego would be 100% the same as Master Utsuro, but lack the divine luck. So it kind of makes sense. If so, what is this report about? I don't think anything we know so far uses alter ego technology. Yuriko, there's still a file that we haven't read. Let's talk more about it when we're done. Oh yes, another file. Yes, please. The second file was a transcript of messages that somebody sent and received as text. Who were the two people talking in this conversation? I could tell from the first paragraph when I saw a familiar name, but it is 20XXYYZZ. Kokoro, about the alter ego I asked you about the other day. I was able to steal the core code, but there are multiple security keys mixed in. It's difficult to do, but I might be able to use some tricks to get it formed correctly. Submit it anyway. I'm working on the artificial neural network model now, so you can combine the scarcity later. The problem is the supercom. I'm thinking of switching to a newer model. Yeah, you should definitely switch to a newer model of the supercom, obviously. Are you stupid or something? Then the cost would go up. You don't have to overdo it, but as the number of operations to process increases, the demand specification will increase as well. No, you're the developer, so if you have a request, I must fulfill it. What the hell is this? Kokoro, do you think it's the one we know? No, it's a different Kokoro, unrelated. The ultimate psychologist, Kokoro Mitsume, but that was only due to the manipulation of her memory. Anyway, the only person who we know by the name of Kokoro is Kokoro Mitsume. She was only with us for a short while, but she really helped during the class trial and to cover the void. Kokoro. Why is Kokoro talking so calmly to Mikado? What happened? Kokoro was just a victim. I've got it. There must be someone else called Kokoro. Yeah, that's it. You got it. Well, it's not that common of a name. It's gotta be fake, but looking at all this, Kokoro and Mikado working together, that's what it looks like. Kokoro is the developer. She might have been a victim as well as that though. Maybe she was central to Void's plan. But it fits perfectly. If this is true, then it explains how Mikado, an ordinary person, could make an alter ego. So Mikado was the client and Kokoro did the actual programming? Kokoro wasn't an ultimate student either though. After reading their profile, wow, Kokoro really was a genius. Remember the last thing it said on Kokoro's capsule back then? It said she disappeared from her academy. And it says she studied AI technology and brain science in the recent years. Kokoro, was she on Mikado's side? But Kokoro also had an avatar and her memories were erased and she was put in the killing game like us. There's only one thing I can think of. She was betrayed by Mikado. Mikado betrayed Kokoro? It's not surprising, honestly. He used and betrayed all of the voids after all. Anyway, even if Kokoro made an alter ego, where did it go and what did they use it for? In the end, I still don't see the connection between the power of divine luck and the alter ego. That just adds to her questions. I'm surprised though. Kokoro was her enemy after all. Her enemy. That's already dead. If you look at the messages, they're talking about the price or something. Maybe it wasn't just a simple friendship? Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah, no matter what kind of person Kokoro was in the past, she's someone who no longer exists. The only thing she left behind was an unsolved mystery. Alter ego and Kokoro and Mikado's connection. I wonder what happened. Dude, this investigation is taking so long, and I feel like we're barely learning anything. Oh my god, there's still so much to go, man. Oh my god. Oh, hello. Oh, here you both are. It's you, Ray Makaru. Yuriko Kabuya was it, and Akane Tara. I need a minute of your time. What is this suddenly? Are you alone? Where's Tsurugi? I'm acting alone for now. I can't speak to you if he's around. Do you want to talk with us? There are things I wish to ask you both. I suppose you both have things to ask me too? That's surprising. I thought you'd just ignore us like that Kinjo guy. He's complicated. Follow me, please. This is a good enough place. Nobody should intrude here. So what do you want to talk about? I would like to apologize to you first, Yuriko. Due to the immature response of the Foundation Director, I'm very sorry you had to see that side of him. You're apologizing? Yeah, I wanted to ask earlier, but where the hell was the Kisaragi Foundation? Why didn't they come earlier? I survived by dumb luck. If I had come earlier, more people would have been alive. I'm sorry. And what the hell happened? The minute I escaped out of the virtual world, they started arresting me. Yuriko, calm down. Of course, it's true I broke the law when I was a minor, but even so. I'm also unhappy with that as well as the current state of the Kisaragi Foundation. I was trying to make steps into improving it in a good way, but that guy is still damn stubborn. Let me guess, Tsurugi? Ironically, this time he's been a real headache. I only just heard an explanation of what happened this time. Headache, what happened? I thought he was your partner. Colleagues I call us, but I don't know what goes on in that head of his. Right. Could you explain to us too how the Kisaragi Foundation was involved in all this mess? Akane Tara. There's a lot of things I want to say to you, but we don't have time for that right now, you know? So I won't drag this out. I got on this ship just to put an end to Mikado Shinoji's mission. There's nothing personal about this, it's just a job. That's all. You're right. I'm fine with that too, it's not for me. Thank you. First, Akane Tara, I'm not sure if Yuriko knows much about the situation, but I know something about a person called Utsuro and Divine Luck. Knowing that will help a great deal. The history between the Kisaragi Foundation and Mikado Shinoji dates back years. Yuriko, are you aware that the Kisaragi Foundation was founded by the 3 surviving students from the 79th class at Hope Street Academy? Yeah, Teruya told us. Oh, that's right. Teruya, yeah, him. Are you okay? It's nothing. Anyway, at the time, the tragedy was in full swing and our goal was to put an end to it. As the tragedy ended to some extent, the Foundation met with Mikado Shinoji. After that, there was a report on the backup data of the alter ego Kisaragi. Our team kept saved. It was read without our authorization. It was a first-class confidential file within the Foundation, so the security was very tight. I don't know how you got in the first place. I immediately tracked down and found the identity of the culprit behind it, Mikado Shinoji, an ordinary person with almost special information about him. But alter ego Kisaragi, that's Akane Tara, do you remember? No, but alter ego Kisaragi sank next to the research center and disappeared. Do you know where the main building of the Kisaragi Foundation is currently located? At the first Kisaragi Research Center, the building that was remodeled with the permission of the surviving Foundation members. We didn't find out until later, but each Kisaragi... Man, I just don't give a fuck about this, man. We didn't find out until later, but each Kisaragi Research Center shares a database. Data from the 3rd Kisaragi Research Center, which was turned into Hope's Peak, was stored in the other research centers. Still, the backup file of Alter Ego Kisaragi was a read-only file, so we couldn't do anything with it. What are you talking about? I barely understood half the words you just said. You might have heard this from Teruya, but her class. Oh my god, yes, I know, please, I know, get me out. You might have heard this from Teruya, but her class, the 79 class, was involved in a killing game, just like you. The place that became the safe for it was the 3rd Kisaragi Research Center, owned by the original Foundation. The Kisaragi Foundation, yeah, that I mentioned, I think I heard about it somewhere. The Kisaragi Foundation was a predecessor of the Kisaragi Agency, right? Correct. Even with the backup, the 3rd Research Center was completely destroyed, so 100% restoration was not possible. So you're saying Mikado sold the rest of the data? Yes, I don't know when or how he got in and sold the data, but it happened. Mikado Shinoji surely realized something at that moment. Something. The backup data from Alter Ego Kisaragi recorded how we escaped from the 3rd Research Center when it was collapsing, and he found out about the death of Utsuro and Akane Tara. What? Were you aware that the purpose of Mikado Shinoji is resurrection of Utsuro? More or less. Obviously, then Mikado realized that Utsuro was dead. That guy's obsessed with Utsuro and has been searching him since he was a child. Akane Tara, it's in a way that makes your obsession look cute in comparison. Since then, we've been interfering with all of his plans from behind the scenes. He was trying to start a killing game by capturing all the relatives of the 79 class. And that was the precedent for us. I have a question. Didn't you say that Mikado was just an ordinary guy? I don't think just an ordinary person like that could have been avoiding the Foundation for that many years. It didn't make sense to us either. At first, there were quite a few times where we almost caught him. Because of his luck. But it got to the point where it was almost impossible to track him. Really? Wasn't it because the information power of the Kisaragi Foundation was lagging behind, as always? I understand for your frustration, Yuriko. You blame the Foundation for our incompetence. However, the intelligence of the Kisaragi Foundation is superior to any other organization at the moment. I am the leader of the Information Analysis Division of the Foundation. Then why? Please, look at this picture, Akane Tara. You too. Ray took a photo out of her pocket and showed it to us. It was a shocking and unimaginable image. Oh. What? This is... In the photo, it showed a man who looked to have died in immense pain. The man was looking up at the sky with wide eyes as if he was shocked. It's the first time I've seen this guy before. Wait, is it? At first glance, I've never seen this guy before. When I look closer, he looked more familiar to me. This guy is... That picture I recently received from Tsurugi. It's the corpse of Mikado Shinoji. What? That doesn't make sense? Mikado? That's Mikado? Wait, does this mean that Mikado Shinoji is already dead? Wait, that's impossible. Who's this imposter going around forcing us to kill each other? I didn't know anything about this until Tsurugi just explained it to me. He was hiding this important fact. He was hiding it? Wait, what happened? You see, Mikado Shinoji died a long time ago. In the real world. Listen carefully, everything I'm saying might be hard to believe right now. But the Mikado we're facing right now isn't human. If he's not human, then what is he? Also, how did he form... How the fuck did he form Void if he didn't have a human body? You know, what is he? Do you know what an alter ego is? If you're not a Hope Speak Academy student, you probably wouldn't know about it. Yuriko, is that the information we read on the computer? Mikado, we should get a flashback. What do you mean? It's been like 5 minutes, I forgot. We need a flashback of us reading back the entire file. I've already forgotten about it. Mikado Sonoji left clues about that? Then this will be a lot easier to explain. The real Mikado Sonoji made it his own alter ego. He was killed by his own alter ego. He was stabbed. What are you talking about? He was stabbed by a computer? Huh? Kanade, you've seen Juko and Ashima and Kisaragi's alter ego, so you should know. An alter ego is an artificial intelligence that is sophisticated enough to be called a person itself. But I've never seen an alter ego like this. In the end, this alter ego betrayed its creator by killing them. Wait, you're saying that the real Mikado is dead and the Mikado we know is just an AI? That's the surprising part to you? It's just a sudden thing to learn that I find it hard to believe. I thought the same, Yuriko. Tsurugi was aware of this for a long time, but he didn't inform me or anyone else at the Foundation about this. However, this was explained by the Foundation was unable to track down Mikado for a long while. Because he isn't real, right? An alter ego is a computer program. Its analysis speed is much faster than that of a human. Due to the nature of an alter ego, where it grows indefinitely as it learns, its performance would have certainly improved since its creation. It's just as you say, Kanade. Our intelligence team basically collects information using the computer networks. The computer itself is owned with an alter ego, meaning that no matter how much we try to track it, we couldn't, as we connect it to another. Even though he's an alter ego, his purpose is still the same as the real Mikado Sonoji. I don't know if it's possible to connect the memories between the real Mikado and the fake Mikado, but I know for certain that they have the same goal, the resurrection of Utsura. Wait, something's off here. Yuriko. Of course, I don't know as much as you do about alter egos, but how can a virtual creation kill a human? Thank you? It's impossible to track it. How did Tsurugi know all this? That's where the collaborator comes in. The collaborator. Don't you both know him? Shiobaya Hashimoto. This guy is Mikado's collaborator. Alter ego Mikado's collaborator and the killer of the real Mikado Sonoji. Shiobaya killed Mikado? But Monoko said that Shiobaya was hired by Mikado. Does that mean he killed his employer? Did Shiobaya not get enough out of the deal? That information is slightly incorrect. Yes, Shiobaya was hired by Mikado Sonoji, but Shiobaya Hashimoto was not hired by the human Mikado, but by the alter ego Mikado Sonoji. An alter ego hired Shiobaya? I only found out about him today. I didn't even know what I was doing until I found it out. Shiobaya Hashimoto is a world-class broker who would do anything for money. It was Shiobaya Hashimoto who helped the alter ego Mikado Sonoji since he did not have a physical body. So alter ego asked Shiobaya to kill himself? Well, his real self? Wait, but Shiobaya was a victim of the killing game just like us. That was also part of his contract. I don't know if it was just to complete the number of people, or if it was always just a part of the plan, but Shiobaya wasn't going to die in the killing game, and would regain his memories at some point. But Mikado betrayed even his companions, the Void members, so why would he guarantee that Shiobaya would survive? He needed to live to complete the mission. At the end of the plan, he would regain his memories and exit the virtual world to his administrative powers. It would defend the exterior from harm until the plan was complete. So that's why Shiobaya vanished back then. As soon as I saw that scar of yours, yeah, we saw that flashback like 20 minutes ago! I know. I promise you I know what he said here. Oh my god, so that's what he meant? Hey, wait, if Shiobaya disconnected for the virtual world to defend the outside from intruders, after Shiobaya disappeared, what did he do? The virtual world rebooted and forcefully closed, and you were temporarily booted out. That's what Shiobaya did. So the guy who went to defend the virtual world ended up shutting it down? That was due to Tsurugi Kinjo's intervention. In other words, Shiobaya was a double agent. Double agent. And yes, Shiobaya Hashimoto was also hired by Tsurugi Kinjo. What? Then he was hired by Tsurugi and Mikado at the same time? It would be right to say that Tsurugi offered something far greater than what Mikado offered. How do I know all this? Because Tsurugi literally just told me. Shiobaya was a double agent working for the Kisaragi Foundation, was a spy that gave information to Tsurugi. Yeah, I know you just said that. That is why he didn't tell anyone in the Foundation, including me, that they were working together behind the scenes. Were they working together for a long time? Also, about what you heard from Tsurugi, and what about him? Did Teruya know? No, this is why I can't forgive Tsurugi Kinjo. Teruya and I were used as bait to prevent Mikado from realizing that Tsuyoba was a double agent. Kira was killed because of Tsurugi. It's all that bastard's fault. Ray bit her lower lip. Really, if everything we heard was true, I would never have known that Tsuyoba was a double agent. But... And because of that, Teruya and Ray were used as disposable tools. They were not just disposable tools. The same goes for all of the people who died at the Skellen game. There must have been another way. In the end, there were too many sacrifices. This wasn't the only way, was it? That's all Tsurugi has told me. I wanted to tear him apart and kill him on the spot. It took everything I had to stop myself. Why are you telling us all this? Honestly, the more I listen to what you're saying, the more worse the situation becomes, and the more my motivation dwindles. Hearing all this just makes me think, what the hell can we even do? I told you both because you would need to know. And because I need to repay my debt to you. Debt? My debt to you is not paid off, Kanade. Right, in that moment, don't be mistaken, I don't even think you saved my life. I didn't even ask for your help. Do you remember? There are no personal feelings in all of this. Our relationship is strictly for this mission. Yeah, because Akane saved Makaru by jumping in front of the Monokuma that was going to kill her. This cell. Anyway, it doesn't matter if you're just a ghost in a virtual world. As long as it's Akane Tara in front of my eyes, I'll still have a distaste towards you. That's all. Furthermore, I heard Tsurugi made a perfect plan with Tsuyoba to strike from behind. We now realize that it's impossible to get rid of Mikado using that method, and as a result, he's alive again. This story must include personal feelings, just like Mikado Sanoji does. I think I'm different from Tsurugi. Akane Tara, I think it's safe to say we're fighting against him together now. It's the same for you, Yuriko. The more power we have, the better. You shouldn't be demoralized because of this. Fighting together? Of course, I agree we should do that. And I'm grateful you think that, but what about your partner? Will you agree to this? If he's not with us, he'll work alone. I don't know why Mikado Sanoji called this all to the virtual world together. Tsurugi's plan has already failed. It's better to dismiss the idea that we can easily win. That's all. So if there's anything I can do for you both, please let me know. I'll help the best I can. I've told you everything I know. If you have any more questions, ask now. I can't stay here much longer. Oh my god. There's still a lot of things to worry about. However, Ray's still acting calm about it all. I think it was for the best to hear what Ray had to say. Oh, cool. We have to talk to her again. That's what I want to do right now. Man, I don't know if I'm just an asshole. I could not give less of a shit about anything that they're talking about. This is so fucking boring to me. Like, I do not care at all about all of this, man. Okay, what do you have to say? Sorry you won't be talking to me for 20 minutes, right? Hey, Ray. What is it, Yuriko? I have a lot of questions, so can I ask something? Ever since Sora told me that you were alive, I've been thinking about something. How did you survive? We saw you get burned to a crisp by Mikado. Death in the virtual world means death in the real world, according to what Monokuro said. Knowing that, how did you... The New World program is something very innovative, but equally as dangerous as it connects directly to your brain. It is indeed as you said, if you die in the virtual world, you die in the real one too. But as you can see, I'm not dead. What? But... The New World program has a feature called Forced Shutdown. If something unexpected happens within the program, you can use the Forced Shutdown feature. However, to do that, a lot is required. Also, since it is an abnormal shutdown path, there are many side effects. So you used that the moment right before we executed as well? No, that was a forced shutdown from the outside. What I'm talking about is a forced shutdown from within. After Mikado woke up again, there wasn't another way to shut down the program from the outside. I made some sort of insurance by editing the forced shutdown code. Some insurance. Only people with administrative permission could enter manually. But Teruya and I were denied entrance, so I had to find another method to break the lock. In the process of doing this, I obtained an emergency escape code as a byproduct. An emergency escape code, it's a code to use in an emergency situation. With this, you can use it to exit the virtual world instantly. Right before my body caught fire, I used it to escape to the real world. What was left after that was just my lifeless avatar. The ash body you saw was just an empty husk left behind. I don't know about time. So that's why you're still alive. Wait, if something like that existed, couldn't you have just saved us all first? The Kisaragi Foundation is supposed to protect civilians. If you already knew it was a virtual world, you should have pulled us out right then and there. Easier said than done. The card you used was just sloppy. Makeshift code we came up with just as insurance. As a backup plan. Also, the code was made for one use only. Oh, that's convenient. Meaning that it would be almost impossible to use for anybody but me. If it were possible, I'd have done it right from the start. At that time, Teruya and I got no prior information from Tsurugi about what's going on. We didn't even know that Mikado Sanoji there was an alter ego. It was unexpected that he had that much power. Also, I didn't know anything about the next generation symbols of hope being kidnapped and that their avatars were stuff from their high school days. But my actions weren't enough. I apologize. It's okay, it's already happened at this point. Why didn't Teruya leave with you? You entered together after all. I originally thought if something unexpected happens to use the emergency escape. After I got back to the real world myself, I would pull Teruya out right away. I didn't know that I could do it within the virtual world, so I took action to cut power from the outside. Wasn't that impossible? Yes, of course. The reason we got in so easily was because Mikado's energy let us invade the virtual world. After I left, he immediately strengthened the security. Since he's an alter ego, it would have been simple for him. But there was a much bigger problem than that. And what was that? You remember, right, Yuriko? You were told when you asked why the Foundation arrived too late. We weren't too late. It's just the flow of time in the virtual world and the real world is completely different. Oh, it's what I said earlier. The flow of time is different? What the hell? It was today that Teruya and I connected to the virtual world. Not a day has passed since then. What? No, wait. It's been at least a month since the Kellen game started. Time delay. Have you ever heard of the twin paradox? Well, there's a slightly different concept of this. It might be different for you to understand. Just consider it as the Urashima effect. Do you know the story of Urashima Taro? Yes, I do. The time experience in the virtual world, it was faster than reality. Yes, I tried to take action as soon as possible, but actually, in the blink of an eye, there had already been several days in the virtual world. So, no, it's not an excuse. Even if there wasn't a time flow difference, it would not have been possible to breach through Alter Ego's Mikado's security. I thought it was too easy. If I'd have just known Mikado's identity from the beginning, this wouldn't have. No, I'm just making more excuses. I'm so goddamn pathetic. You're right. Tsurugi Kinjo, he's the leader of the Foundation. Because of him, all this happened. Why didn't he just give you the right information from the start? Because he's Kinjo. Why? Why didn't Tsurugi tell anyone such crucial information? Even if it was to hide Seobai's infiltration, Ren Juria for his partners and to some extent friends. Did he not trust you both? I mean, I can understand not trusting Teruya, but not trusting the car? He's that kind of guy, you know? He's been like this ever since our encounter with Utsura. In addition to the extra manpower of the Foundation, his desperation kept getting worse. Teruya tried to follow Tsurugi to the end, but I really can't do it anymore. This is why I'm acting alone. I'll solve this my way. So what now? Do you have a plan, Ray? We can't change anything by just thinking about it. As soon as Mikado's energy was revived, the Foundation was defeated. In here, with the same situation as you, Tsurugi doesn't seem to accept that. Mikado invited us to go back to the virtual world. That means he still needs something from us. First of all, I think it should be our main priority to investigate the clues that he left for us and discover what they mean. And yet, nothing has changed. We have no choice but to continue investigating. Do you have any more questions? No, yeah, we have. We're gonna talk for at least 40 more minutes. We have a lot of things to talk about. I think that's everything. You've done enough. What are you talking about? After everything that's happened, the future is really important right now. So may I ask you a question? Hello, Akane Tara. Huh? Do you need something? No, we've known each other for a long time. We just feel different from the one I knew back then. Do you prefer this look, or is it just due to your memory loss? I can't help it. My appearance is just because of my avatar. No, that's not what I was asking. Are you the real Akane Tara? What, you're bringing that up again? Wait, to answer that, I want to know something in return. Do you know anything about the death of my body in the real world? Strictly speaking, you're alive. It's just your brain that's dead and you can't wake up. Basically, you're half dead. It was Sergei who discovered your body. They only told me because he was at the scene. Does that answer your question? Ray, am I an alter ego of Akane Tara? What? Sorry, what on earth are you talking about? You said that the real Mikado died a long time ago, and the real Mikado is just his alter ego. It feels like I remember him saying something weird. No, sorry, we are essentially the same. Don't try to deny it. I know you already know it to be true. Dead in the real world and alive as an alter ego in the virtual world. Do you mean you two are the same in that regard? Okay, then why did they need to put our body in the machine if we're just an alter ego? That's wrong. Sora's alive. She's just unconscious. That's incorrect. Yours and Mikado's situation are different. Even if you're both only alive in the virtual world, you're only using a connector to come here. In other words, even if you're brain dead, there's still a connection going through between your machine and the nerves. An alter ego doesn't need such a medium. When I spoke to Ray in the Tower of Babel and heard the name Akane Tara, I remembered everything. When I got my memories back, I thought for certain that I was Akane Tara. I had no doubts. But since then, something weird has been happening. I'm not really sure about my memories of being Akane Tara. Are you saying you don't have your memories? But then how do you remember details about me? No, I definitely have some memories. But how to explain this? It's like a memory that I haven't actually experienced myself. This feels like an emotionless memory. I feel like that wasn't actually me. Sorry. Wait, you said that alter ego Mikado has the same purpose as the real Mikado, right? You're right that an alter ego can share memories with the real counterpart, but it's not the same for me. Well, it was hard to believe until I saw it with my own eyes. Wait, sorry, if you're really an alter ego, it means that somebody must have made you. So that begs the question, who did it and for what purpose? I don't know if you're an alter ego or not, but you could be something very similar to one. Although you're breathing in reality, your conscious is a virtual wall. It's so unnatural. I was gonna say something mean, but I won't. Sorry, you might know something. I could ask him for you if you'd like. No, I'll talk to him myself. But right now, who I am isn't important. Knowing about my identity won't change what we have to do right now. Sorry. Well said. Our top priority right now is to stop Mikado's plan. That's all we need to do. Thanks, Ray. Making the decision to fight together with us must have been a difficult one for you to make. I have no intention of forgiving you, Kanade. Of course, I know that. Well, there will be no problems as long as you're aware of that. Yuriko, I'd be grateful if you could lend me a hand too. There's not really another option. I'm sorry about being so angry before. I don't hate you. It's just you didn't really leave a good first impression. I get that a lot. Anyway, I don't think Tsurugi will be happy to learn that he's on the same side as Kanade. I'll keep collecting clues. You two should investigate as much as you can as well. Oh yeah, we're not even close to done. Be careful if you plan to talk to Tsurugi. He's acting quite unpredictably at the moment. Alright, thanks for worrying about this. I'll see you at the trial grounds. Yeah. I think we've talked for long enough. Mikado said that we don't have a time limit, so we still should have a lot more time to investigate. Sorry, don't worry so much. It doesn't matter if you're an alter ego or not. I know the person I've spent with all this time isn't fake. Everything will be just fine. We should go out on the girls' night out. There's the two of us after this is all over. What do you think? Sorry, you, Ray, and Teruya are older than the others, right? It'd be quite kind of awkward if I was asking an underage person to go out drinking with me. You don't have to worry about that, Yuriko. Sounds like a great idea. I wasn't worried about anything. Don't assume things. I'm just wondering if you're a lightweight. I wasn't the fake ultimate hostess for nothing, you know? You better be prepared, sir. We're going to drink the night away until one of us blacks out. I'm looking forward to it. Ray told us a lot of shocking things, but it's not the end. It doesn't change what we need to do. All we have to do is work together, then we can defeat Mikado. For the days where I go out drinking with Yuriko, I have to move forward. Can we get going, Sora? Yeah, we need to investigate every nook and cranny of the clues that Mikado left behind. From what we learned from Ray, it would be best to talk to Tsurugi and Seobai for now. Yeah, Ray was only just told it herself. They definitely know more than we do at the moment. Stop time, let's get moving. Oh my god, when is this investigation gonna fucking end, man? Oh my god, get me out of here. This is just not what I play these games for. Like, I'm sure there are people who like this whole like virtual world, like fucking AI, like metaphysical, supernatural drama. It's just not what I play these games for. It's just, this kind of stuff doesn't interest me at all, really. Okay, I gotta go up the second floor. Oh, hello. Gotta have a 20-minute discussion with you, Hiro. Hiro, what are you doing just standing there? Oh, Yuriko and Sora. Are you really drawing right now? Why are you doodling at a time like this? We're supposed to be investigating, you know? Is that the new sprite? Don't talk to me. Why? I'm drawing my final piece. I want to concentrate. What the hell are you saying, final piece? Don't be stupid. You're just running away, coward. I'm running away. We're all going to die anyway. It doesn't matter. Here are you. You have no chance of beating Mikado. I'm prepared to give up everything and create one last masterpiece of my life before we all turn to dust. Yuriko. Ow. Ow, ow. That hurt. Why do you always abuse me? Oh, you want to know why? Because you're just giving up. Stop saying such idiotic things and do some investigating. I wonder, Yuriko, do you have any clues on how to beat Mikado? No, but we'll never know if it's possible unless we try. It's impossible, Seobai told me. How can some dumb humans beat an artificial intelligence like that? And much less when we're in a world where it has complete control. That's real what Seobai said? Well, why do things like this always happen to me? Everything I try to do ends up being wrong. I just want to live a normal life, have friends. Hiro, calm down, the Clash Royale hasn't even started yet. I know it's not going to be easy, we can beat Mikado. We all just need to work together if it's possible. It is possible. Except pretending to be some manga protagonist. This isn't fiction, we can't do this. Even crazy that you would say this isn't fiction when the craziest fucking scenario of all time is happening to you. Even if we manage to defeat Mikado and escape here safely. Yeah, Sora, this isn't fiction. This is a real world. Actually, well, no, it's not the real world. We're in a simulation. But it's not fiction. Kisaragi Foundation will just arrest me. Even if we survive, I'll just spend the rest of my life in jail. Well, Mom, Dad, I was wrong. I'll go back to painting. I'm sorry. We're leaving, Sora. Why? There's nothing more we can do. I have nothing to say to someone who's this desperate, and that's just pathetic. But okay, we'll leave you alone. Continue drawing. Just know it's never too late. Don't cry and give up. We're all in this together. She's going to stay pathetic until the end. Sorry, let's ignore and keep on investigating. Yeah. Didn't you already say that Siobai told her it's impossible? Do you think Sierra told Irora about Mikado's identity? Siobai, I don't think he's someone to give out that information so easily. Well, Ray told us it's possible she did the same to Irora. Yeah, but let's just find Siobai and ask him ourselves. I don't really want to talk to him, but I guess it can be helped. Let's go. Hello. Hey, funny seeing you here. Siobai, we've been looking for you. What do you all want? Now I know why you're dressed like that. I honestly didn't like you from the beginning. I didn't think it was possible to be born disgusted by the sight of you than I already was, but here we are. So you're gonna tell me what you want? We've heard everything, including what you did. All of this is your fault. You dug your own grave. Siobai, I like to hear it coming from your mouth. You assisted with Mikado's plan, but at the same time, you were working as a double agent for the Kisaragi Foundation. Is it true? Who told you? I didn't think the director wanted to talk to you a lot. Oh, Ray Mikaru, that explains it. Why, someone like you? Why, of course, it's just for money. The world has changed since the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The main clans were once caught up in the tragedy or people who end up in hiding. What's even more annoying is that there wasn't much work because of the restoration process and the battle against despair. With a lack of work like that, Mikado Sanoji's deal seemed like a rain in a drought. What would they decline an offer like that? Even if you're employees in the AI? You weren't even hired by the real Mikado. It was that guy's alter ego. We already know everything. Because he was an alter ego, he became more reliable as an income source. What? I'm no psychologist, but trust me on this. Humans are the most unreliable creature on this planet. On the other hand, an AI with a clear sense of purpose is a perfect business partner. Also, the price was paid in advance as a single payment. How does an alter ego pay you? Hell if I know. Probably stole the money from someone's account and deposited it in mine. I don't give a shit. That's all. Shut up and leave me alone. I have nothing I want to talk about with you all. I feel like a dog right now. Did you talk to Irora? Irora said you told her something. Don't discriminate. Ha, this girl really is a loudmouth. Doesn't she know what confidential information is? A stupid girl brought information using standard procedure and paid up. I ain't giving information for free, you know? Well, we'll pay up too. How much are we talking? No, what's with that look? If Irora can buy the information, why can't we? Alright, you can buy my services. It's not like there's anything else to do. So, what do you want to know from trash like me? I don't want just a chat. This is about the investigation. Tell us everything you've investigated so far. It's just useless info anyway. So you're aware, it doesn't matter what I tell you. It's impossible to beat Mikado Sanoji. How can you be so sure? It's just how it is. There's no way to beat him from inside of the virtual world. That's why I interviewed from the outside. I didn't know shit would end up like this mess. We don't know until we try it. Alright, if you have something to say, make it quick. There's a lot you want to ask me, right? There's something I want to know first. Your principle is clearly don't reveal any information or transaction details to anyone, right? You're a criminal, but you still have some sort of honor code. So why did you make a contract with Tsurugi and Mikado at the same time? That's right, even during the class trial, you tried to hide the deal you made with Emma. You're right, I do have what you would call a set of beliefs that I follow. I'm not sure if it's because I broke that rule that all this shit is happening, but I have my reasons. I didn't just mindlessly take the money. Of course, the cash was huge, but if you analyze the situation carefully, staying with the Foundation was more beneficial in the long run. Mikado Sanoji. Something changed when I first met him, but I can't quite put my finger on what it is. I've been doing this line of work for years, and my instincts have been telling me something's wrong. That's why I betrayed Mikado Sanoji. Isn't that the opposite of what you just said? I thought an alter ego would be more reliable than a human. I thought that at first too, but as the deal went on, the more something seemed weird. It felt much different from simply being betrayed. It was like an unknown anxiety I felt around Mikado. Come to think of it, does that mean you're in danger too? I thought he's the type of person to kill everybody who betrayed him. I've already told you, no matter what we do, it's impossible to beat him. I know he knows I've betrayed him, but he doesn't care. Killing me is just trivial to him. So that's quite unusual coming from someone like you. You usually always find a way. The problem is us, we're just human, we can't win, as long as we're limited by that fact. If that's true, why the hell did you betray him? If you didn't think you could beat him, you shouldn't have betrayed him in the first place. After I vanished, didn't you suddenly get disconnected from the virtual world? Why are you bringing that up? It wasn't supposed to happen, it was an error, hostess. It's been a while since I was a hostess, you know? Is that why the execution was interrupted? No, that was just a side effect of the reboot. Did any of you feel less energetic before then? When I was about to enter the trial grounds, I lost consciousness. That's because I was shutting down the virtual world from the outside. That's why I betrayed Mikado. That is the only way you can defeat an alter ego, shutting him down. No matter how smart an alter ego is, it's just a computer program in the end. You can just turn that shit off. Does an alter ego die when you shut the devices connected to it off? That isn't exactly a thing for an alter ego, but if there's no power supply, they can't operate. They'll just freeze forever until what they're connected to is turned back on. But that didn't happen. Mikado came back and called us all here, right? If he couldn't turn himself back on, does that mean that someone from the outside turned the machine back on? I had no clue what happened. Who'd do something like that? Well then, I can assure you that nobody turned it back on. The only ones that could have done it were the director, Ray Makaru, and myself. We're the only ones in the room at the time. I didn't do it. I'm not that batshit crazy that I would mess with him again. So how did Mikado come back? No clue. If this shit hadn't have happened, all this would be over. I'd be cracking open a nice cold beer right now. Wait, that means... You said no matter how strong an alter ego is, they couldn't prevent themselves from being turned off, right? Ignoring Mikado waking up from the equation, shouldn't it have been over regardless if he woke up or not? There's two problems with your idiotic statement. Number one, if we didn't come here, the door to the lab would remain locked forever. We'd be fucked. Did you ever even listen to what the hostess said? Mikado locked the door to the lab and locked us all in. The door was powered by electricity. We didn't have a choice since Mikado was in control of the facility. Wait, what are you talking about the facility for? What didn't Ray Makaru tell you about? The Neo World program is linked directly to the lab. Mikado Sonoji is the Neo World program himself, which is why he has control of the entire facility out there. Don't seriously think that Neo World program is all contained in some tiny little computer, do you? Wait, so Mikado is the Neo World program? Yeah, I was the one who installed Alter Ego Mikado into the Neo World program. It's been quite a while since I did it, so he's probably almost fully integrated with the Neo World program right now. The lab too. Secondly, there's a lot of security in the Neo World program. Mikado Synergy and the Neo World program are now one and the same, so security is increased significantly. In other words, the Neo World program will no longer shut down even if the outside power is cut completely. That's not how computers work. No way, how's that possible? It's just a machine, it can't run without any power. It's not just some basic computer we're talking about. If you really want to stop the power supply to the Neo World program, you have to blow the entire facility up. But even that wouldn't be enough. You'd have to blow up the entire island to make sure all the wires are destroyed. Wait, we're on an island in the real world? It's not just some ordinary island, it's an exclusive one, but only one facility on it, the lab. Wait, if there's so much security, how did you turn it off before? Even though Mikado came back somehow, didn't you already shut it down once already? You wanna know what I used? A USB, huh? It's a USB containing the administrator code for the Neo World program. There's the admin code? Using it gives you administrator privileges. With this, you have the exact same power as Mikado. Really? How do you have that? Because I was the one who modified the Neo World program in the first place. No, it wasn't just a modification. I did everything from the stealing to building the lab to installing the software. What? Why are you so surprised? How else do you think an alter ego could do all this without a physical body? What's you responsible for everyone's deaths? Wait a minute, you did all this by yourself? I might not believe it, but it's true. Well, that's one question answered. Didn't you want to know how I turned it off too? Yeah. Using the admin code, I was able to modify the program. That's when I restarted the program. Doing that, I bypassed all the security that Mikado worked on. When I got past the security, it was just a matter of a few clicks to turn it off. Simple, right? Couldn't you just do that now if you have the same privileges as Mikado received? Are you joking? Of course you blocked my code. Why on earth would let someone who betrayed him have a code like that? How powerful really is the admin code? Not exactly that powerful, about the equivalent of Mikado's, nothing more, nothing less. When I was in the real world, he took my permissions away. If my permission was still here, I could have added some countermeasures right now. Still, USB is basically useless. The USB itself is still useful, however, we need a new password to get the permission back. Since the password has not been changed, it's gotta be useless by now. But if we manage to find the password, there's a chance we could win, right? If we just find the password, everything will be okay. Yeah, we need Yuki's luck to guess the password. Even if we don't know it, can't we just keep trying different passwords until we find the right one? You can't just guess a password that easily. There's got way too many characters. It's got the chance of a lottery. Either way, what we know is that Mikado is back. And it seems like even E doesn't know how it happened. I haven't even tried to find another solution. We've just been sat here in despair this whole time. It's because there isn't a way out of this. An alter ego will instantly improve its security flaws. There's nothing you can do against something like that. I spent years preparing for this. I knew what he could do, and everything still ended up going to shit. All my years of preparation, all for nothing. I guess my life was destined to be shit ever since I was born. Siobai. Even with saying something so depressing, Siobai kept his usual smirk. It was just as Yuriko said, unlike the usual cocky Siobai we got before, he seemed deep in despair about the situation. To be honest, he seems like quite a pessimistic guy on the inside. Siobai was unusually talkative. His abnormal behavior might be because we're up against someone who apparently can't be beat. Siobai, what you're gonna do now? What your business with Mikado and the Kisaragi Foundation really doesn't matter anymore. Not that you're a victim just like us, you need to come up with some sort of plan. Well, it doesn't matter what I do. I'm gonna find a way to get out of this situation fucking alive. I don't give a shit what you lot do. Don't be so stupid. The whole situation's your fault anyway. Take some responsibility, goddammit. Don't hold me accountable for this. Nothing else to say? I'm leaving. Wait a minute. Wait, I want to ask something. Oh, hello. Siobai, I have something to ask. Mikado. Yo, what do you want? Now that I think about it, it was you who worked with Nikke to create the Tower of Babel, right? Wait, you worked with Nikke too? Just how many people do you work with? Well, it would only be possible for you to do such a feat. Our idiotic boyfriend couldn't do something like that by themselves. The L plus Nikke, he must have saved a lot of money to be able to afford Siobai's services. What are you doing here? Finally come to punish the traitor, huh? No, wait, don't be so down. You're my precious partner after all. Do not be scared, I won't hurt you. What do you want from me? What the hell are you after? Even if Utsuro gets resurrected, you'll still be stuck in the virtual world. Fufu, Siobai, you should already know. The plan I gave you, it's a true ending I listed. The true ending? How about it, Siobai? I have a proposition for you. Would you like to work on my side again? What? I already betrayed you once before. Why would you want to work with someone like me again? That's true, but all humans lie and betray. I, however, no longer care about that. Of course, you'll be paid in full. I still need you for something. Siobai, don't listen to him. It's a trap. I'll pay you double the amount the Kisaragi Foundation is offering you. It's the same situation as before. No, you joined the Kisaragi Foundation because there was more benefit for you. Now the tables have turned, it would be more beneficial to join me, wouldn't it? That was also when you did not know my updated plan. I'm sure you'd see the benefits if you heard what it entails. Alright, you got my attention. It's not like he can do anything to stop you anyway. Siobai, no! It's no use, Sora. He's not on anybody's side. Siobai's mind is swayed only through the power of money. If you wish to change Siobai's mind, you'd have to offer him something more. You're a disgrace. No, how about we talk in private? Good luck with the investigation, Sora. You're good. The final class trial is approaching us soon. They left. Will everything be okay? Do you think Siobai will side with Mikado again? He didn't actually agree to it yet. I'm not sure. Like Mikado said, Siobai is not anyone's side. Ever since the beginning, he was always our enemy. I mean, he'll prioritize staying alive over money. The only thing I know for sure is, if Siobai joins with Mikado, we have another problem on our hands. I'm worried what Siobai and Mikado are talking about. There's still some things for us to investigate, but it looks like there's no way to beat Mikado. We should give up on that for now. Okay, I only have one true bullet left, right? Please end this investigation already. Yeah. Probably gonna talk with Kinja. What the heck is that? I recognize that scream. Iroha? What's going on? What's going on, Iroha? Hey, oh, it's you two. What are you doing? Playing on the slot machine? What happened to drawing your final piece? About that, Would you two like to play the slot machine? What do you want us to play? If you want to play, play alone. We're not just messing around like you. That's not what I meant. Something weird happened. Something weird. Is the luck active? Irua, did you get a jackpot? She must have kept spinning until she got it. Probably been here since we last saw her. I haven't, I swear. So turn that lever, trust me. You're acting really weird. So just ignore this idiot. I turned the lever of the slot machine, just as Irua said. The slot machine has been here ever since we first entered the monikers in the beginning of the killing game. Shortly after the machine stopped, I understood exactly what Irua was talking about. What? Now we can get Siobai on our side with a jackpot. Sorry, you got triple sevens? I mean, money doesn't do much in the virtual world, but that's real impressive luck. It's not that. So I turn the lever again. Sorry, aren't we just wasting time here? Wait, Yuriko, something's off. Huh? Huh. I guess the machine is malfunctioning. That must be it. What? All sevens again? Is the machine broken or something? No, it's not that. It's not the slot machine. No matter what you do in this room, you will always get the best possible result. The probability doesn't make sense at all. What is this? Wait, I'm going to check something out. Because of Iroha's words, we decided to try out the other games in the room, and the results were outstanding. What is this? We've tried card games, dice, darts, all of the results we got were ridiculous. Why are we so lucky? I don't even know how to play pool. Does the ball go in the holes even if I hit them randomly? Is this just an anomaly caused by the restart of the virtual world, like how Mikado can use magic? Hey brother, you know what this is happening? I don't have a clue. Huh? This is the power of divine luck. Ah, he's here! What's with that face? It looks like you've just seen a monster. That hurts a lot, you know? It's your face is taunting me. Mikado, what are you doing here? What have you done with Siobai? My deal with Siobai is sure to go smoothly. Well, I don't have to tell you anything. You'll find out the outcome of it sooner or later. The power of divine luck. What does that mean? The entire game room has been changed to give you some clues about divine luck. This is an artificial simulation space of divine luck. In other words, you could call this the divine luck experience. The divine luck experience? Now that everyone knows Void's plan to revive Utsuro so that this divine luck will come back. This is the rest of my plan, to create an artificial space of divine luck within my program. I mean, you can just do that. You don't need to... What? Even though it's artificial, it seems real, right? This can be accomplished by extracting Utsuro's legacy from Yuki's brain. What have you done to Yuki? I didn't do anything. Yuki himself is turning into Master Utsuro. In order for me to complete the transformation from Yuki to Utsuro, I needed to create a similar experience to the last time it happened. If Yuki becomes a vessel for this artificial divine luck, dude, this is so fucking stupid. I will be able to merge it with this body and Utsuro will be resurrected. Mikado, did you create divine luck? I'm not sure how I did it, but I must have been very lucky. During my first attempt, the power was significantly weaker. The fact that the artificial divine luck is so powerful means that the resurrection of Master Utsuro is drawing near. Oh, watch this. No matter how I shuffle the cards, I always end up with a royal flush. This is ridiculous. This isn't luck. It's just a big scam you made by manipulating a virtual world. Just trying to confuse us. I'm not denying anything. However, it's still a game of probability. Even if it only applies in the virtual world. What if we put that power inside of Yuki's body? Utsuro would be resurrected. And using the personality override feature of the New World program, Master Utsuro will rise from the grave. This will no longer be a game of chance and will be the birth of the true will of the divine luck, the one who controls reality. This is just sophistry. No matter how much you try, it's impossible to recreate divine luck. 5728077333217087251908725191642 3 times. What? 572-8-773-3217-872-5191-6423. Exactly. This is the exact number of times I've simulated this before. Wait, that's over 10 to the power of 20. Is that big? I haven't even heard of a number that high before. This is the result of reaching about 5,700 of that amount. That explains why it's possible. That's just a ridiculous number. Maybe for a mere human, but not for someone like me. I think it's a rather small number. I was prepared to go up to at least 10 to the power of 52. This was the purpose of my creation. Even if it took me all an eternity, I would find the answer eventually. All that time has not been found in vain. This is the final stage of the plan. Divine luck is already affecting reality, is it not? That's... How else do you think I was able to wake up again? Honestly, Sioubai's betrayal wasn't even considered in my plan. I felt some slight despair when the program was shut down. But nevertheless, I woke up again. I thought to myself, this must be the power of divine luck. What else could it be? Oh, I understand now. So that's how it happened. To complete the plan, you need Yuki's body to become Utsuro, and you'd have the perfect form of divine luck. Is that what brought us back to the virtual world? Fufu, it felt good to wake up, but the plan was still a failure. I'll tell you the reason I brought you all here, and why I'm holding class trial to finish the plan as a trial. So you may continue to investigate. You can also keep trying out the divine luck in this room if you wish. Isn't divine luck an amazing experience? While it's not quite finished, you can still use it for games here. Everything's going the way I want it to. Fufu, isn't life so great? Is that really true? Is divine luck really being revived again? Do you truly believe I'm only capable of deceptions? Isn't the fact that I woke up again proof enough? So it isn't too late, there's hope, and I'll get it back too. Hey, Ra. Now, Fufu, I'm not sure you deserve it. After all, you were against me just moments ago, correct? That's... Even though you betrayed me first, that's all in the past. I'm not gonna die, right? That's what's best for me is to hope divine luck gets revived. Yes, nobody has to die. The killing game is over now. You're right. Anyway, it's all in the past. They say yesterday's enemy is today's friend, after all. So shall we work together again? Yes, let's do it. Fucking piece of shit. I was lying. Who would want to work with a worthless piece of trash like you? You're that idiotic that you would be absolutely no use to my plan now anyways, you understand? What? Don't worry, Ura, I will still spare your life. Isn't that what matters most? Even if you don't like it, the resurrection of divine luck has already been determined. I'll still allow you to have some brief exposure to it since I'm so generous. Until then, please enjoy the divine luck experience. Please don't sit around and do nothing. Wait, Mikado. Ura, you. I can explain. You must have some guts to announce you're betraying us right in front of our faces. I'm sorry. Come back here, say it to my face. Calm down, Yuriko. Iroha's already given up. This is just too much. I don't care what he does, I just don't want him to hurt us. Sorry, what do you make of Mikado's words? About the resurrection of divine luck? What he said might be true. Neither Rei or Siobai could figure out how Mikado managed to come back. The power to make such an unexplainable phenomenon happen at will. Is that what divine luck is? But I don't understand. The true divine luck will return by putting artificial luck inside of Yuki's body. Divine luck, true divine luck. Yuriko, it's not just the divine luck that matters. I'm not sure why, but Yuki is turning into Utsuro. There's no way around it. If that happens, Yuki's personality could disappear forever. Oh no! The eternal rest of Utsuro is the freedom of Yuki. So we have to stop Mikado. That's right, we'll have to get out of here alive, but our priority is the one most at risk here, Yuki. Yuki's life was ruined by Utsuro. As someone who's here at Master Utsuro's side for a lifetime, I must help Yuki to atone for my sins. The only way to do that is to stop Mikado's plan, no matter what. We have to stop him. Dude, please fucking end this investigation. I'm losing my fucking mind, man. Oh my god, please, 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 please. Oh my god. Get me out, get me out. I remember this. I forgot about this door. It's always been locked ever since we got here. It was always locked, wasn't it? But I think it had a password on it. A password? Wait, it's already unlocked. Do you think Mikado opened it for the investigation? It's the first time we've ever entered this room. I don't know what could be waiting for us inside. Let's be careful. This is... As we entered the locked room, it felt like we entered some kind of control room. There was monitors everywhere, displaying what looks like security footage around the monocruise. Below it, there was numerous buttons of unknown use. Also, considering it's been locked up until now, it must have been used for... Welcome to my room! Ah, Monokuro. Also known as a control room, this room is used to control the entire killing game. Wait, we saw you die. Dead? Me? I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm still alive. What are you talking about? You helped us and then got impaled by Mikado's flame spear. Help? You? When did it happen? Sure, that's impossible. I was built only to serve Mikado. I hold no ill will towards you all. What? Monokuro's gone. Fufu, were you surprised? Oh my god, stop! You dude, this is so fucking annoying. I can't believe the looks on your face is truly perfection. You again, you've already appeared enough times already. I don't think it's possible to be more sick of someone. I agree. Since our dear Monocro is gone, I should be the one to come and explain everything to you. I basically created a new Monocro based on backup data of it that I have. As you can see, it doesn't share memories after a reboot. There was some contradiction in his memory, so I decided it wasn't worth the effort and I got rid of him again. You just got rid of him. You kill when you want, save when you want. Is that the message that you're trying to send? Sorry, I'm just so fucking out of it, man. I couldn't give less of a shit about any of this. Sorry, Monocro is just a program. For him, the concept of living and dying doesn't exist. But just as Monocro said, this is the control room. To be honest, this room is basically useless. Excuse me. Monocro can see everything that happens in the entire island without having to look at these screens. Somebody with a student role could not enter this room until now. I wish I could tell you more about this room, but it really is useless. Well then, do whatever you'd like. There could be some Monocro's hidden around. That's a very vague explanation. Before he disappeared, Monocro said this control the killing game. What exactly does it do? If it was to do it, what room it is? Well, I guess you could use a record videos of what's happened over the last few days. The screens in the control room have a function to record everything that happened in Utsuroshima with the cameras. Now that the killing game is over, it's a useless feature. Oh my god, dude. If I needed it, I wouldn't have burned it to a crypt along with the monikers. In the end, the situation ended up like this, and now the control room has an unexpected use. Put simply, the control room has some clues. I'm going to leave this place. Please investigate at your own discretion, Fufu. Every time that idiot shows up, he acts more and more insane. What's the point with messaging with the dead? Just to mock us? I'm sorry, Monocro. Yuriko. Monocro said Monocro is just a program. Monocro decided himself as well, and told us not to sympathize with him, but I still feel bad for him. He was just used originally. He was the program that made to help people, and he got turned into a monster. It's okay, Yuriko. The Kisaragi Foundation has the backup data of Alter Ego, don't they? Monocro said it was created by Kagura Corporation, right? If you speak to someone who works there, maybe we can see him again. Maybe because the program doesn't have a concept of life and death. Yeah, you're right. Mikado said this room is records of... I'm just fucking trying to fucking push through. Mikado said that this room is recorded records of everything that's happened on the Utsuroshima Island, right? Oh, that's right. Maybe we could look at things that weren't there to see ourselves. I think so. Mikado said it's useless, but still, there must be something useful to investigate around here. There's dozens of monitors lined up on the wall. You can see the entire interior of the monitors from here. Some screens were empty, but I assume they were for the island's cameras that aren't active anymore. Mikado was monitoring us from here. No, I think it was used for something else. Huh? Why? Mikado said this control room was to be used by Monocro. If he was watching everything from here, he'd have known about the Nikke's betrayal and about the Tower of Babel. He didn't know about those things until much later. That makes sense. If he was watching everything from this room, he'd have known about all that. It's still possible, but very unlikely he actually used it. But I've always felt that Mikado had a particular set of principles from the beginning. He was always insistent that he was just another student like us, that we had equal rules to each other. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter if Mikado actually used this room or not. Oh, over here, Sora, I think I can work the screens using this control panel. It's a folder of saved videos. Yoko, we should check these one by one. Searching them all seems a bit excessive. There's well over 1,000 files in this thing. We should pick the ones that look important first. It looks like they're also organized by the time they were recorded. I think we could use this to find the important ones. Could you do it? I'm not really good at using machines. Sure, I don't mind. Just wait a minute and let's start the video. What video is this? Yuriko messed with the control panel several times. Is the Monocro's gym? Yuki, go further down. I can't. You've done 3, you've almost there, you can do it. It's the final push, you can do it, Yuki. Oh my god, please don't have an emotional conversation about fucking Shinji or something. Is that Yuki and Shinji training together? I think that was the wrong video, let's try again. How do you use this thing? I thought it would be similar to the CCTV cameras, but... Great combo. No, this won't do. I gotta try something else. Brilliant combo. I did it. My special move is finally complete. Oh my god, my queen, please. In this hour of darkness, when I'm fucking bored of what's going on in the plot, my queen came back when I needed her the most. Sis, my knees are hurting. Blah. Sis, are you sleeping? Yeah, Jewel. Hibiki. Beautiful, yes, you're so beautiful. Hibiki, Hibiki, my precious Hibiki. Okay. Whoa, that's some strange recordings. Yuriko, you're supposed to be selecting the important ones. I'm not doing it on purpose, I'm just scrolling through them. We're at the Iroha's karaoke on the third island, so we must be close to something important. Yeah. Yes, this is definitely something important. What you said, I'll try my best to find it. Just be careful that nobody finds out that you're a void. Wait, what? Yuriko, it's Setsuka. Yeah, it's definitely her. Talking to Nikkei, yeah. I'll be cautious. I'm planning on relying solely on the power of your eye here. Remember to be careful. We need to keep this a secret. Don't worry, I've got this. Just believe in your big sis. Setsuka and Nikkei, when did this conversation happen? It looks like it happened around the time the monikers were sailing towards the third island from the second. I don't think there's that big a time difference from when these conversations happened. Yuriko, can we track what these two have been up to? Maybe we can see what Setsuka did. I'll try to find more. We can also find out more about that note Setsuka left for Nikkei. If we get a good angle, we might even be able to read a little of what it said. Alright, I'm gonna play the video now. It's your turn, Setsuka. Already? That's fast. Got any clues? Well, I know one thing for sure. Mikado is hiding something in that room. It's got to be important. It's the same as last time. Mikado always enters that room right after a class trial ends. Damn, we have to find a way to get in there. I'm just wondering, if you manage to get into that room, what exactly do you plan on looking for? Well, I'm not sure yet. However, Mikado clearly has something to hide inside of that control room. The fact he enters it after the trial proves that, but you're the only one who can search for clues in such a short time without arousing suspicion. I know it's dangerous, but I can't do this without you. Hey, straighten up with that face of yours, Kay. You're ruining that handsome face of yours. Huh? What are you talking about? When I first saw you, Kay, I thought you were a girl, you know? Your skincare is amazing. Please tell Big Sis your secret. Hey, now's not the time to be joking around. Take this seriously. You're risking your life here, you know? I know, that's why I have to joke around. Thank you for trusting me, Nikkei. Is it too much to be able to tell the others? We can't. The more people know, the higher the risk we get caught. You don't know how cruel Mikado can be. Okay, I'm not trying to sympathize with you since you're a void, but I'm trying to put the burden all on yourself. This older sis knows how hard you've been working. Sometimes it's not so bad to lean on others. Can we go back to fucking Kanade perving on her sister? Don't worry, you're the only one who knows my true nature. This is just a work relationship anyway. What are you doing? Stop playing with my hair. Sorry, you're just like a cute kitty covered in soft fur and I couldn't help myself. Stop messing around, it's annoying. Just go ahead and get some rest. It's almost time for you to go. Alright, take care, okay? Yuriko. Huh, yeah. Did you save such a sweet video for the end? No, I didn't do that. Besides, we didn't find any clues. I'll skip past all these useless scenes. I'll take just a little play. Why is this so long, man? Why is this so fucking long? Is he gone? And no one else is here. 0430, that's it. The 0430 was the password of the room in chapter 5 of the first game. I just remember that. That's cute. It's open. Kay said that you only needed the password. I don't know when Mikado will be distracted again. I've got to take a look now. Setsuka had the password for this room? But more importantly, what did Setsuka find out inside this room? Did we start the next video? Wait, the next one is... This is the last video. What? That can't be. There's got to be more. The rest of the videos were just of the other islands and the monikers. There's no camera in this room, remember? So that's probably why there's no videos of it. Alright. I thought that this time we'd finally find out what Setsuka found. We failed again. Yuriko desperately searched for the next video, but the only one she could find was from when she left the room. There was no video of her actually in this room. What are you all looking at? I'm tired of you popping up everywhere we try to investigate. Fuck off. It's useless to search for what Setsuka discovered. It's useless? What do you mean? This really isn't worth the time or worth you knowing at all. You already know everything that Setsuka discovered about me. What? Why is that surprising? You're almost at the end of your investigation now. We're giving you all the clues already. If Setsuka was not killed by Kanade and instead directly told you the information, then it might have been useful. But now, everything's over and there's nothing you can do. No way. You've got to be lying. If the information that Setsuka found really was useless, then why did you delete the note she wrote? Note. Monoko said that the backup date of Setsuka's note was deleted. Mikado, you're the only one who could do that apart from Monoko himself, am I wrong? Well, I knew that was the one who deleted it, but I can assure you that the information written on that note is useless now. There was something written you definitely should not know on that note. Something we shouldn't know. Yes, the purpose of my entire being. The root of my existence that humans could not comprehend, my basic algorithm. What are you talking about? It's nothing, I don't care how much you search in here anyways. Because the content of that note is nowhere to be found in here and isn't recorded anywhere at all. We need to resurrect Kanade so she can tell us what the note said. It's as Yuriko said, there's no cameras in the control room and Setsuka died before she could reveal the contents. The only two people that will ever know the contents are Setsuka herself and Kanade. If you want somebody to blame Setsuka for not telling you the information more quickly. I can't. Anyways, that's only a part of my purpose. It isn't really something you need to look into currently. The reason I unlocked the control room wasn't for you to search for something like that. In fact, it was for you to see this. Hello, I brought you some rice again this time. How are you feeling, my good friend, Tyria? What's this? Do you not remember? I said in the last trial we will also discuss Tyria's case. This video was recorded a few days ago, just before his murder in Higa City. Look closer at my conversation with Tyria in this video, and maybe you'll find some clues you didn't before. Have a good look at it. The final class royal is drawing near, Fufu. Sora, all the information that Setsuka discovered is useless. Do you think that's really true? It might not have been in vain. Despite what Mikado said, Nika's betrayal, my memories of Akane Tower returning, my contact with the Kisaragi Foundation. Without what Setsuka did, none of that would have ever happened. Finding what Setsuka found out is important, but I'm sure it will overlap with what we already know somehow. And will we even need to figure it out for the trial? What we've been told, it's impossible to know what the note said for now. Yeah, I think it would be better to give up on that for now and focus on what happened to Tyria. Yoko, before that, is there a video from when we first arrived at the 5th island? The morning after we arrived at the 1st island, I had a brief conversation with Tyria. When we were talking, I heard a weird sound from the other side of the door, and when I opened it, you vanished. I went to check from there first. The day after we reached the 5th island, you were staying in the hotel on the west side of the city, right? So I told you before, remember? That I protect you all no matter what. Tyria? That's it. Well, shortly after I open the door, Tyria disappears. This is my final promise. I certainly understand everything, but I must do my duty as a member of the Kisaragi Foundation, even if that means the end of me. Tyria. He disappeared, but how? I opened the door right away. What? He just disappeared. Wait, this is what happened when Siobai disappeared. Siobai? It's the same thing that Bray did. Siobai said that he disconnected from the virtual world using his admin powers. Back then it happened right in front of my eyes, just disappeared. Wait, so did Tyria leave the virtual world? No, that couldn't have happened. Tyria's body was found a few days after this. Maybe the body of Tyria we saw was just his avatar, like his empty shell? That's what Ray said. It's a side effect of using the emergency code to escape from the virtual world. However, Ray said that the emergency escape code can only be used once. If we assume Tyria used the escape code, it would mean he's still alive, but from Ray's reaction, I think he's dead for real. And what happened in this video makes no sense. It doesn't make sense if he disappeared just like Siobai. Unless Tyria was an administrator too. Siobai was Mikado's contributor, so he had the administrator code. It could be possible that Siobai gave the code to Tyria at some point since he was working with the Foundation too. I'll look for the next video. If he didn't end up in the real world, we should find out what actually happened in the next video. In the video that Mikado showed us, it was in the East Warehouse of the Twin Towers, exactly where Tyria's body was discovered. Yeah, I'll load it up now. Huh? What? Where am I? I'm pretty sure I logged out. Pleasure to see you again, Tyria. Ah, Mikado, Shinoji. You're out here means you've unlocked your reset code. And after all that, Fufu, you still fell into my trap. Damn you. It's still too early for you to die. Even though you're already dead, there's a possibility that it would complicate things further if you actually died. I decide when you die. Cough cough. What is this? Why you've tied me up? I must keep you quiet in here for now. Don't worry too much, I brought you some food. You really think I'll eat this damn rice you've given me? Release me now. Remember, my cooking is amazing. Shut your damn mouth, this isn't the time for that. I should be in the real world with Ray. And we have a problem. If you disappeared from the virtual world, my fire world will disappear too. Huh? Foo. Tyrio, when you flew off and lost consciousness on the first island, you might not know this since you were unconscious, but I modified your data a bit. My data? To put it simply, congratulations, you're now the world's first human firewall to block access to the real world. Oh my god. There was something deep in my heart that told me to just close the game when I read that. This is so fucking stupid. I'm not gonna insult your intelligence by explaining why this is stupid. I'm just gonna say this is fucking stupid and move on. As long as you're inside the virtual world, nobody else will have access to it from the real world. It's impossible to leave or to enter as long as you exist. No. Of course, in addition to yourself, there are multiple other security measures to prevent contact with the real world. When the Kisaragi Foundation finally decides to take action, all of that security will go broken eventually. However, using a live security device made using the biometric data for its code means it cannot be solved using usual means. Ironic, you're in a situation where everyone's rescue is impossible because of you. It's all your fault. Don't bullshit me. I know you're lying. I'm lying. If I'm lying, why did you end up here instead of disconnected from the virtual world like planned? If I'm lying, why isn't the Kisaragi Foundation here after such a long time? That's... You don't even know yourself? Just how stupid are you? Haha. In any case, you're the insurance of my plan. You must remain alive for the moment. Either way, I can't let you go to the real world. You didn't have to be in prison, but I can't let you tell everybody that you have your memories back. Please stay quiet, calm, and enjoy your time. Damn, you're a damn lunatic. Come here, Ira. You haven't eaten yet, so I'll leave the food here. I'll even free one of your hands so you can enjoy your meal. Things would be difficult if my firewall died due to hunger, Fuhu. Here you go, Tyrio. You don't need to worry about the outside world. The planet is almost over. All you have to do is stay here like a good little firewall. If you'll excuse us, come on, Ira. We're gonna cut some energy at you. Damn it. What are they talking about? Firewalls? It looks like Terry tried to go to the real world, though, and sometimes Shobai was talking with me. I don't know how he knew how to log out. It seems they already set a trap for him. Terry fell right into Mikado's hands. Yeah, man, really fell into that trap. He caught it and was trapped instantly. So Terry's entire existence blocked contact with the outside world. Is that why the Kisaragi Foundation didn't come to help us? Don't forget that the flow of time is different between the virtual world and the real world, like Ray said. I see, so I sent Asteria that we were able to go out into the real world. Now that we know this, what do we do now? Should we just keep watching? I think so. Dude, oh my god. Hello, I brought you some rice again this time. Sorry. How are you feeling, my good friend, Tyrio? Oh no, you haven't eaten. You really want to die, huh? You know if you die here, you'll die in the real world too, right? At least have some water. Get lost. Well, do as you wish. I'm not hungry either. Or I'm leaving. Throw this food away or do whatever you want with it. I'm not too bothered. Hi, I put today's food here. You're I'm not surprised, but are you really the last void? Ooh, why are you talking to me? Is Mikado trying to kill me? No. Even a fool like me can tell. Mikado said if I die, things would be difficult for him. He'd expect I'd do something like this after hearing that. It's all another lie. Yeah, he wants me to refuse to eat and starve myself to death. I don't know anything, Lara. Or is it the reverse psychology? If maybe dying would really cause such a problem, why aren't you forcing me to eat? Why are you just standing there watching me starve? That's the problem. I'm refusing to eat and you're both acting like it's according to plan. And that's weird. If he wanted to kill you, he could do it any time. And if he wanted to starve you, he wouldn't bring you meals like this. I think the meals are insurance. You've poisoned the food, haven't you? Of course not. Poison, you're overthinking. It's just rice, delicious rice. If I'm weak in spirit, I'll succumb to hunger and eat the food. And if I do that, I'll die from the food anyways. I'll die from the poison anyways. It doesn't matter if I starve or get poisoned. Either way, it's definitely a trap to kill me. It's only natural when you think about it. If I'm alive, then nobody can go back to the real world. So what would you both do when it's all over if you can't leave? In the end, the bastard would end up killing me one day. He's trying to hide it by bringing me food. Eh? The bastard, he said I'm already dead and he decides when I die. I know what that means. He's going to kill me, but it's not time yet. He's trying to predict when I'll die by manipulating my actions. I have no clue. But what if Mikado made a mistake in his plan? What if he isn't as smart as he thought? For example, if I stay alive, nobody can get out and you can't contact the outside. What if you only focus on your front and not your back and I eat the rice? Uh-huh. Teruya, you wouldn't. I bet it's really delicious. Bon appetit. What are you doing? Why are you so surprised? You brought it for me to eat. It's kind of awkward to eat with one end, but delicious. I did, but... Hira, why did you bring me this? I don't know. You're a terrible liar, but I'm the same. I don't even know if I did the right thing, but I think this is what Tsurugi would have done. If it was Ray, she'd have been swearing at the food, right? Cough. Yeah, I should have done this in the ballroom. Looks like I've grown up a bit. Cough. I don't know how much time I've given them by doing this, but I hope I helped them. It'd be great. Cough, cough. Ugh. I'll leave it all to you. Ray, Tsurugi, please. And no one cared. This is too much. Teruya died to save us. He sacrificed himself. Teruya. In my memories as a Kanetara, I remember him as a classmate. We might not have been that close, but I'm glad I had more time with him in Utsuroshima as Sora. In the end, he wasn't suspicious or a bad person. I disagree with both of those statements. He promised he'd protect us in the Tower of Babel. He really meant it. Yeah, he really meant to protect us when he tried to murder all of us. Teruya, why did you choose to die? Why did you need to sacrifice yourself? Was it worth anything in the end? His death has meaning. Teruya believed in his teammate until his last breath. Ren and Tsurugi have already helped us. He believed in them as he took his own life. The firewall disappeared sooner than Mikado expected. Because of that, the Foundation was able to act sooner. But in the end, they still ended up in Mikado's hands and were forced into the virtual world. Teruya's sacrifice was in vain. I'm sorry, I'm just so worked up. It was in vain. Maybe you're right. Yeah? But we're the ones who can change that. It's not over yet. We're still fighting him. Until we lose, his death is not in vain. You're right. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to insult Teruya's sacrifice like that. When he lost his memories, I said a lot of harsh things to him. I'm so sorry. It's all Mikado's fault. The power of Utsuro, the cause of everything. It's all because of divine luck. We're gonna put an end to it all. As it should be. We'll return from the virtual world with a newfound hope. We'll end this terrible tragedy. Yeah, I'm okay now. Ironically, I feel more motivated to do this now. Like the will of Teruya is with me. Do we stop them to investigate? The control room is sure to have some more clues around, so let's get looking. Please, no. What we know for sure is that Setsuka investigated here and found a lot of information. Even if it's information that we already heard from Maria Survivor, we might find something we missed. Yeah, what caught my attention is when Mikado said what you shouldn't know. Does the fact that Setsuka found it here mean that it could still be hidden somewhere in this room? I mean, considering Mikado ended up going as far as to delete the backup data note, I doubt it. Either way, we've already looked in all the other rooms. I think we should stay here for the remainder of our time and investigate every corner of this room. Control room. It's not that spacious, but there's a lot of documents in here. I don't know if it's possible to check them all, but I'll try my best to look at as many as possible. Oh my god, it's... How is it not over? Man, please. Oh my god. Please, please. Get me out. Get me out. The worms, the worms. There's numerous folders, each filled with files. Most of the files were documents written in multiple foreign languages or reports written in some programming language. Even in the midst of all those, there's still a few that I was able to read. It's a profile on the next generation symbols of hope. It's similar to what I saw when I was investigating with Monochrome, but it'll be useful for those who weren't there for that. Yeah, it's just what I've read before. Still, it's good to be able to have a refresher on all this. It's all collected together like this. By reviewing the information I only heard in words before, I was once again convinced in the clues I got. If we were gonna go do a recap reading through all of them, I'm gonna shoot my fucking brains out. I went through the documents for a few minutes, but there wasn't any new information as I'd hoped. Yuriko, any luck? Huh. Yuriko, what happened? You're so pale. I look at the thick folder Yuriko was holding. It's a report containing the summary of the killing game of the 79 class. So this is... Yeah, there's me in there on the right. The report contained a section on how the killing game started. All the murder cases, the class trial, and the cooperative with them all. The details of the class trial, the blackening of the killing game, the ending, everything is shown with detailed pictures. The Wikipedia article. Memories. Memories that I'm still not sure on my own, but still I'll remember it all. The words in the report. Dude, I can't talk. It's been so long. The photos in the report. They all reveal the sins of my past. Oh yeah, maybe she's gonna be mad at us now. Ultimate lucky student, Yuki Maeda. Ultimate maid, Akane Tara. Those two, from the 79 class, they were the masterminds behind Teruya's killing game. They're the Mikado Sonoji of her case. No, that's... I tried to refute the words of Yuriko that we weren't like Mikado, but she might be right. Mikado is exactly like Akane Tara. They both masterminded the killing game and were responsible for the death of many innocent people. Why are you saying that out loud? How can I argue that I'm different, that I'm any different from Mikado? I'm wilting, man. So that's it, Sora. That's what you did. It's why the Kisaragi Foundation despises you. I wanted to tell you myself, but I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. Sora's been exposed. Let's cancel her. Oh, I'm so tired. Dude, this is so fucking boring. You don't know what's happening here? The final class trial is near, but you're separated rather than unified. What a big development before the trial. You again. How many times are you gonna show your ugly face here? I'm sure you have a serious talk with Sora here. Dude, I'm in despair right now. I've been brought to despair by this fucking chapter. You're mistaken. I'm not here to interfere with your conversation. I came here to make an announcement. Since Monokuro is missing, I have to make the broadcast myself. Monokuro's announcement facilities are held in the control room. Can you see the microphone during your investigation? Hello, testing. Can you hear me? The time has finally come. Everyone was investigating or exchanging information. It is time for the final class trial. The entrance to the trial grounds is located on the first floor of the Monokuro. Please don't be late. Oh my god, please. Thank you so much. What do you all think of my Monokuro impression? Please, can you go away just for a moment? You don't seem to be in a good mood. But folks, put the past behind you. The class trial is about to begin. Please focus on that for now. I know, just fuck off. Oh my god. Come on, Sora. What? What are you confused about? The class trial is about to start. Are you going? Yeah, I'm going, but Yuriko, I can tell you want to tell me something. I do, but it's not the time for that. What? But we've already talked about this. I don't care about what's already happened. But the investigation is over now. We need to head over to the Doomsday Room. I can't worry about all this now. But let's not do this now. We'll talk about this after it's all over. Of course, after we defeat the monster Mikado and are safe in the real world. So we'll figure it out then, okay? Yuriko. What? Thank you. You're always there for me, Yuriko. Sorry, don't take this the wrong way. I'm not forgiving you. It's not that I'm even worried about you. I'm doing this for me. I guess I'm being selfish, but that's how I feel. What? No, forget about it. I'm sorry about that. I sounded weird. Let's go. We don't want to be late. Yeah. Let's make our way to the trial grounds. What do you have to say? Hey, you, wait a minute. Huh, Siobai? You're working for Mikado. It's not like that. Business is business. You still have the money you collected during this game, right? Are you talking about the crow cards? Yeah, them. If you're interested, I'm selling all my stock right now at a special price. The final class trial is about to begin and you're still bringing the business in a situation like this? There's still shit I gotta sell on. If you're interested, just talk to me. Wait, actually? You can buy skills. Oh! These skills can only be bought once. Also, you don't need to buy skills. Okay, well, yeah, man. I am interested. So like right in stock. Okay, this... Can I see what the skills do? Like... Yeah, this is useless. Maximum fatigue is doubled. Excuse me? Doubled? Okay, that skin would have been fucking broken to have for the entire game if I had known. But Hajime died at the beginning, so it was hard to know. That's fucking insanely broken, by the way, but whatever. Double damage inflicted and reduced below cooldown in TTS. Yes, please. Thank you for buying. Mindset. Intimacy potential is shown during FTE choices. Again, that would have been very useful, so I didn't have to reload all the time. Mind's Eye. Make the back of the cards visible during Hangsman Gambit. I'm cheating for the minigame, so it's okay. Eliminates the penalty for retrying. Okay, that's whatever. Business. Doubles the amount obtained from crow cards. Who gives a fuck? Doubles the amount of crow cards. Who gives a fuck? Okay. Who gives a fuck? Removes one influence at the end of the class trial phase. Or recover. Okay, sure, I guess I'll get that. I mean, there's nothing else to spend money on, right? Yeah, I should be fine just like that. Just put this. Alright. Let's go. Dude, I'll say it when I'm actually ending the episode. I'll hold my thoughts until then. The entrance to the trial grounds. It's the last time I'll have to go through this door. Will Mikado win or us? I guess we'll see the result. I think the others are already inside. I can't see anyone else around here. Sorry, are you ready? Let's go, Yuriko. Yuriko and I nodded together. Slowly, I began to open the doors to the trial grounds. Huh? Yuriko? Where are you? I can't see anything. What's this light? What? Someone's calling to me. Oh, what's wrong? Huh, it's you. What are you trying to say? I can't hear you. Wait, don't go. You. Ah. Thanks for that. Huh? I'm in the trial grounds? Oh, Sora. Yuriko. Do you remember anything? How do we get into the courtroom? Oh, you're both here. You should have some gut strings to talk with us. Yuriko, wait a minute. Oh, there he is. Is that Yuki? In the center of the courtroom, where Monoko was usually sat on a huge western chair, was Yuki, sitting silently with his head bowed. After all this time, we finally found him. His gaze was just the same as when we met him with Mikado in the Singularity. Yuki, look at him. Is he still unconscious? Did Mikado move his consciousness somewhere else? Yeah. Help me. Someone, please. Someone help me. Yuki. Sora, you're here to save me. Hello, Yuki. You're looking awfully 2D today. What is this? Why are there two Yukis? Sorry, what happened? Who are these people? What happened to my body? Why is my body just lying there? Yuki, calm down. What is it, this Yuki? Why do you look so digital? I don't know what happened. We lost the class round. During my execution, I just lost consciousness. When I woke up, I was trapped in a strange place, and there was nothing around me. Can you hold on to this until the trial, please? I want to fucking end this recording. It was so scary. I didn't know how long I was going to be trapped there for. Yuki, wait. We'll get you out of here soon. It seems you're all here. Welcome, everyone, to the final class trial. Mikado, explain yourself. What's happened to Yuki's body? His body? Didn't I explain it to you all last time? Yes, you did. I took Yuki's consciousness and put it elsewhere. Don't worry, although it seems strange, but he's perfectly safe, I can assure you. He's breathing simply in another space. I'm not worried about that. I can't even move. Why is this happening to me? Why am I trapped here? That's because your body belongs to Master Utsuro. You were just borrowing it for a while. This is a virtual world. That body is just an avatar. Could you stop making such a fuss about it? This isn't funny. This is my body. What are you going to do? What are you doing with the Give it back. I want my body back. Don't worry. I'll return it to you. We made a deal after all. You said that when it's over, Utsuro would take over my body. Give my body back now. Get me out of here. Yuki, calm down. How do you expect me to calm down? It's my body. I can't calm down when someone's trying to take my body from me. Do you know how it feels to see your own unconscious body? You don't know how weird this feels to me. Yes, we know. Sora has literally done the exact same thing. I know exactly how it feels. Yeah, okay. What? Oh my god, I'm the same, Yuki. I know what that feels like more than anyone. Sora, don't worry, Yuki. Everything that's happening in the virtual world. This isn't over yet. We can take it all back with our own hands. But how? I don't know my body. I can't even move. So how am I supposed to defeat Mikado like this? Don't give up. As long as we endure this to the end, we will find a way. No matter what happens, I'll save you, Yuki, and everyone else too, I promise. Wow, what the touching speech from a dear Sora. I was wondering how to calm down Yuki when he's in such a panic state, and you've done it for me. Thank you. Shut up. So when are we starting? I'm bored. We can start immediately. Now everybody, go to your assigned stands, please. I'm so glad everybody's made their own resolution and gathered in this dark ground to defeat me. You've all investigated all you can, right? Let's start the final class trial. Wait, final class trial? Why is there another class trial? Did somebody die? Well, I'll give you a quick explanation of what we will be discussing when the trial starts, so you're not confused. What do you get for claiming the class trial? Do I get to live? Do I get my body back? What is it? Okay, I understand you're confused. Try to calm down. If you're acting like this, we can't focus. We're here to save you. That's the goal of this class trial. I'm sorry, I didn't ask before, but who are you? What? Oh, this is the first time Yuki's seen Yoriko's real appearance. Hi, Yoriko. You're Yoriko? You look completely different. Well, I'm sorry, it looks different. It's not really that important, but now you know who I am. It's okay, Yuki. I didn't recognize you either. You'll get used to it eventually. Can we please do this during the trial? So we have Yoriko, Sora, Iro, and Mikado. Seal by it, and are these two from the Kisaragi Foundation? Hey, when did the class trial just turn into common chit chat? Can we get started already? Yes, please, please, please. No need to rush, Jobai. Yes, we need to rush. We need to give Yuki time to fully understand the situation first. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking kill myself, man. Think of this as a warm-up, since you won't have any time to relax when the trial starts. In that sense, everybody, please keep talking. I'm gonna fucking smash my fucking monitor, man. Does anybody have anything to say? Yuki Maeda. Yeah, are you from the Kisaragi Foundation? I apologize, this work has truly become deplorable. Please accept my condolences. The Kisaragi Foundation will save you. Just be patient. That's all you have to say? A real professional you are. You really have nothing else to say? You truly are a different person, Mr. Kinjo. Shut up and start this shit. Okay, I'll not drag this on too long. Let's get started. Due to the absence of Monogirl, I'll give the explanation myself. I hope you all can follow along, Fufu. This is our final class trial. I don't know the real reason for this class trial, but Mikado still has something he wants to achieve. It's not just Yuki, but all the danger by bringing Utsuro back to life. We have to stop it. Yeah, I remember. Kanade, my queen. If you were still here. If only you were still here. So many people have died. Despite the various degrees of good and evil, all of them died because of Mikado's Sanoji. If we let Mikado get away with this, there will be more victims. That's why we have to put a stop to this. We can't save those who have fallen. The dead who have already left us can't return. But we can still save survivors. Master Utsuro, if you were here, what would you do? Would you save Yuki, who you hurt so much? You who was indifferent to everything, would you even do anything? As someone who's been saved by you, I think I might be going too far trying to speak for you. But if I still got to fight for the truth. I don't know what's going to happen to my body on the outside. I don't know what the future holds for us, and there's no guarantee we can beat Mikado. However, I will still fight, not as a Kanetara, not as Sora, but as the me who's standing here right now. I would like to say, oh my god, thank you. Dear God, thank you. Oh my god, get me the fuck out of here. Okay. That whole section was I was so out of it for the entirety of it. I could not give less of a shit about any of this. Like, this is so fucking... The only part I was excited about was like seeing what Kanade and Hibiki were up to, and like Setsuko and like Shinji and all the others. Like seeing what they all looked like and what they had gotten up to. in the future was interesting. But like, all this shit about the fucking AI and the luck and the alter ego and fucking Mikado and the escape code and the administrator and like I really don't give a shit about any of this, man. And that went on for so fucking long. That could have easily been half the length and nothing would have been missed. They just repeat the same information over and over. Like, remember when we read the entire fucking file for alter ego that took like fucking 5 minutes? That everyone who's playing this game already knows? I don't know, man. Oh my god. That was so bad. That was so fucking bad. Okay, maybe the trial's gonna be good though. I'm fucking exhausted. Keep in mind, I've been recording for 2 hours and 24 minutes. In those 2 hours, we've only gotten these 6 pieces of evidence. This is all that we've gotten in 2 hours. In 2 hours and a half. We've gotten this. That's it. Like, the pacing was fucking glacial, man. And also, I feel like I would have been fine with this if this was a real mystery. But this isn't a real mystery. It's some bullshit with luck and AI and fucking simulation. Like, there's no mystery here. Like, I'm not gonna even attempt to solve this. Because, like, what do you even want me to say about this? Like what the fuck do you want me to say? If you want me to come up with the theory for this, let me remind you. The culprit's plan was to create a killing game in the virtual world and to put a bunch of people into it that were vaguely related to the people who participated in the previous killing game, and then age them back down to when they were high schoolers, give them false memory of joining Hope Speak, and then make them kill each other, and then so that you could implant or awaken the memory of Utsuro inside the living Yuki, who is not the same Yuki as the Utsuro from the first game. He just looks identical to him, down to the exact fucking atom. He's the exact same person, down to the exact chromosome, but he doesn't have the luck. And then to like override his body, like this is so fucking stupid. I don't have anything to theorize about. This is just fucking stupid. Like that's my theory. My theory is that it's fucking stupid and it won't make sense. Okay, that's I'm calling it now. It will not make sense. Very brave prediction, I know. But yeah, that's my theory. My theory is this won't make any fucking sense, and I'll complain about it during the trial. Man, remember, I miss you so much. Oh, not you. I miss you so much. If only you could come back. Man. She always did like playing guitar with her teeth and watching TV. Okay. Gonna end here. Man, that was fucking rough. Jesus. Okay, the trial's gonna be good, hopefully. Or at least not as bad as the investigation. Okay, alright. See you next time for the start of the trial.